Get that puppy going. Get the puppy going. That's what you do with puppies. You get him going. That's right. That's right. Make sure I set the category. I think it should have already... Yeah, looks like it's already good. All right, cool. And then... we're off to the races, friends. All right. Apologies for that little technical snafu. Had my computer blue screen on me. Unfortunately, I was saying earlier how I'd had some technical issues, but now we're getting back into it. The game does autosave as expected. Now, did it save before we began that mission? Probably. The Muta Hopper, right. So we got that message last time. So it did save the fact that we had purchased this upgrade. I don't have the juice to afford these guys as expected. Looks like I'd also bought the guns. Did I get the person for that? I guess cool. I did give the person for the bar. So yeah, so really it saved everything up to when we began that last mission. So let's just try that again. Nice little mulligan. Nice little one do-over. Maybe that was the universe saying, you don't want to do that mission, Alex. Do this one. Well, I guess I can't pick a different one. But maybe it's procedurally selecting a different one for me. And right, this is a separate run this time. So yeah, all the upgrades are new this time. I mean, the Reaping Arc and the Zombie Dioxide was great. Push everyone away when you take damage. Well, again, I'm just gonna not take damage. Just don't do it. Honestly, grow up. If you're gonna take damage in a video game, reconsider your priorities. The fart cloud was great. The fart cloud was really good. So there we go. So we got yeah, this really good rifle. Oh, did it save the fact that I want all the zombinos? Yes, please. So yeah, this new gun's pretty neat. And of course the double shotty is not disappointing. Oh, I fucking launched that fucker backwards. See that shit? See, now I want to pop the eggs because now I want to like kill the zombie hordes. It seems like the zombie hordes themselves not too much stronger, but if I had to guess, they're probably going to throw more numerous and probably stronger variants of zombies. Like the big boys and the chargy boys. Probably more of that kind of shit. If I had to guess, that's probably where the like, tick up in difficulty is going to... Ooh, that's a dead end. That's unfortunate. Yank past all that bullshit. I wonder if the grappling hook itself does damage. It's a good get-out-of-jail-free card. Use from time to time. Oh, I saw something on the left. Oh, is that a leaping lizard? What is that? A leaping fucking dude? There's two of them. And they give a little exclamation point for where they're landing. That's convenient. Grinder, but I hardly even know her. Oh, they misspelled grinder. They put an E on there. That's not how you spell grinder. Come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on, bro. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. That's what you do on grinder. Anyway. Alluring them with explosions. Let's make the fart cloud more fartular first. And then we'll frisk things up further than that. Go ahead and pop back. Ooh, there's some things down here. Ooh. It's a trap down here. It's a trap. Give me the scrap. It's a scrap. There we go. Not a very delicious explosion. I think it's fine. It's just not much to be excited about. Look for more resource caches. Cash, but I have it. But I just used my debit card. Not that kind of cash. I want to lure these guys into that explosive fella. Oh, that was the end. All right, cool. Quick little level, a quickie. Yeah, we got big scrap that time. Actually, why did I get so many scrap that time? Did we inherit the scrap from the previous run? Maybe. That's huge. That's enormous. If I want to do damage again, worked out last time. I could even do. I can't do 2, but I could do damage. Oh, I can't do damage and fire rate. I got to do one or the other. That's fine. I'll spend 9 USD to repair my guy. Yeah, it's like that's an enormous amount of scrap. That's like heads and shoulders way more than we got the last time. Now, granted, this is like a tier 2 mission, so maybe that's why, but still, that's crazy. So rescue, escort, or defend. I think I'm probably a little bit more inclined to look at the rewards. I'm not actually sure what the plastic is for. I guess the plastic is for some ship upgrades. But that's for ship upgrades and also buying new weapons and also hiring new fellas and Cinderellas, hiring new gunners. So I would say, yeah, probably in my heart of hearts, I'd lean towards the metal fellers. Escort was rough the one time we did it. So I'm tempted to say defend. And I don't know what that one is, and I don't know what that one is. But yeah, if I can avoid escort. Escort is what got us real bad that first mission attempt. More farts. Please, please and thank you. This is what we're defending. Yeah, defending was a breeze last time. It's going to be a breeze this time. Oop. It's going to always be that easy. That I can't say for sure. If there were some stuff to grab, I would not be sad. If there was, yeah, I don't know, if there was something along the lines of the, like the little cash, deposits, I wouldn't say no. The grinder one just seems nice, but I don't know, I feel like that's not great for our current build, I don't think. And the drones were kind of disappointing last time. I think let's take the adrenaline. Ooh, excuse me. Charging out of the tree line. Oh, is there... Okay, I saw the arrow. I wasn't sure if that was saying like there was bad guys approaching from that direction. I think that just means the objective is down here. Are they only going to be approaching from this one direction? As the first time we did this objective, they approached from a couple different spots and funneled into one major area, and maybe that's what's happening here, but still, like, this is... It's far and away a much simpler situation. Oh, and I say that, these leaping lizards are popping in. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. And we're still kind of sailing through this pretty easily. 100% of their health still remaining, and we're doing A-okay. The charging boys do make me a little bit nervous. But 50 seconds in, they still are 50 seconds left. We're still 100%. Not feeling too bad. Not feeling too bad. In fact, I feel a little bit of the opposite. In fact, I'm almost... What I might even do is... Okay, lost a little bit. If we get like to the 10 second left, I might go up and see if I can get some of those extra resources. They probably can't kill it in 10 seconds. And I don't think you get extra rewards if it's at like full health versus partially full. Just all the above, all the above. So when at 10 seconds, I will abscond. Except this guy is trying to be a sneaky boy. 10 seconds. All right. I might regret this. I probably can't get this guy. Yeah, no, I can't. Definitely can't get that guy. Can I get these fellers? Yeah, we got it. Oh, it still said HP's 96%. All right, all right. We'll take it. So in that case, I still can't afford that guy, but I could get that guy. Ooh, I should... I'll get this one. Quicker fire rate, and I'll repair as much as I can. Which I guess you can't... If you can't afford the full repair, you get nothing. That's fine. We lost baby amounts of health. It's fine. Destroy a nest of zombie fellers. You got it. More adrenaline. I mean, we're firing quicker. I can feel the difference. It's more dips, more DPS. Or fart cloud, please. Yeah, let's go. If I can fart on him, that'll take care of the small fellers that are on me right now. And of course, the nests aren't the only place the dudes are spawning in, but it is a big place from where they're spawning in. So once one of them's done, the second nest will soon follow. Or like I could focus that one bigly, or I could go around a little bit and get some other stuff first. So definitely wouldn't say no to more resources. Yes, be resourceful. Yes, yes. Big old scrap bundle. This is fantastic, because I did take a little bit of damage last time. There's no time limit here, so I can just kind of fuck around. Well, I can't fuck around forever, but I can fuck around for some amount of time. A little bit of fucking, and maybe a little bit of finding out. And more experience, too. Not going to say no to that. I guess the thing, maybe in some cases, it's maybe worth your while to just sit around for a little longer. prolong completing it an objective just to get a little bit more experience. More of the good stuffs. Got his ass. I don't exactly... Oh, it's in the bottom right. In the very, very bottom right, there's a little indicator that says how many of the, like the good resources you found. Or that you've collected overall. The level, good. So, I don't know. The drones are neat. The fact that it's just like a flat damage amount makes it a little bit less enticing. What I think I might do... Let me grab one thing real quick. This window so I can see this a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. I was pretty unimpressed with the drones. Let's try the little trombone as a luring device that can lure the bad guys and then explode on their asses. Thing down here. You know, the objective's up top, of course. It's a very expansive level. My God, this thing just goes on and on. Yeah, it also like detonates a bomb too, and I kind of like that detail. And no other little bundles of goodies. No more treats. Oh, I kind of miss when the corpses were everywhere. Ow. Oh, we do have a time limit. I just noticed in the bottom. I just noticed there was a time limit. I think we got this though. I think we got this. 3, 4, 3, 2. Oh man, right down to the fucking wire on that one. That was a penis spider right there, but we got there. Give me the repair action. I flew a little close to the sun there, but we got there. Do I want to save for more of this stuff, or do I want to get the extra dash? We're doing pretty all right. Give me more offense, and I think that's what we'll go for. So I'm going to save up for more offense to be more offensive. Yeah, it's a shame because, yeah, the scrap rewards are nice. What I really want, of course, are the fuel, like the meta progression stuff. This is stuff that we can only use for the current run, which is great. And it can only do so much, though. It can only carry us so far. Some more tromboners, please. Unfortunately, we are only seeing the same couple of, like maybe not a couple, but maybe a half dozen or so of upgrade opportunities. That trombone's hilarious, by the way. I'm hoping that we'll unlock more as we're going along. That maybe the next tier of stuff we accomplish, maybe it'll include unlocking some new traits or feats we can unlock. The ones right now are neat, but want more where that came from. More variety. Of course, the downside with unlocking more traits and more feats is that, of course, it inevitably dilutes the pool of what's possible. But the stuff that's there is nice. It's just, I want to see. Give me some more of the juice. But even if that is all that there is right now, if this is, you know, the limit of what's out there, the good news is that, again, this is still early access, so it doesn't mean that it's without critique. You know, it doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to criticize it, but I keep that in the back of my mind when I say there's not a ton of stuff to do, or there's lacking in some enemy variety or ability variety. It's like, well, early access, and it's been early access for for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, so to be expected to some degree at least. There are worse cardinal sins to commit for an early access game. Or let me phrase the other. There are worse sins an early access game could commit. Just this early on in the development life cycle. Down here, yeah, so we can like get inside the trees there. Does this actually go somewhere? Looks like a dead end to me. It is a dead end, so I'll explode that thing. So some of them can like go through the trees. We've kind of accidentally almost beaten this level. I definitely want to pop this. That is meta progression resources. Not the only one, but one of another meta progression resource I definitely would like. And a level. Yeah, give me that one. I didn't get a chance to really do much of the Tesla coil thingy. 5 baddies. It's kind of cute. I like it. Kill 3 more bad guys, and I think we're done. Turret unlocked. Bone saw turret. Or I guess just tier 2 boner saw, basically. I will do the repair. We have so much scrap. My god, we are a scrap bastard right now. Or damage. Or damage and go. On to the second boss. Look at that, just flying through to the Muta Hopper. Oh, that's the... Okay, that's the name of the bad guy they want us to have us kill. I thought that was the name of a gun they were gonna unlock. So it's a supercharged version of the Hoppy Boys we were seeing previously. Now, does he get distracted by the tromboner? Probably not. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, that's still hitting you. Wow. That's a very generous hit radius, unfortunately. When that happens, I shouldn't try to, like, be deft about it. I should the fuck out of dodge. Like right now. Yep. He's actually not spawning other dude. Oh, jeez. That was a quick one, too. So sometimes the radius or the cooldown is quick. Other times they are, like, fucking ready. Gotta keep our distance. That's a quick one. It's a shame because the weapon we have, most of the weapons we have are pretty short range. Oh, fuck. So if I'm to be like extra efficient, I kind of got to get in there, but being in there is dangerous. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. He's out. Quickly get the goods. Got the Achievo for killing the second boss. Swarmed by zombies coming from the swamp. Now, didn't we just come from the swamp? Though? Crafter says we got all kinds of cool things now. So the Reaper was that really good cannon that did so well. There's the second version of the melee weapon, which now does equal damage to the shotgun. Or to the, yeah, shotgun, 60. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's actually the same damage, 60 damage. But I guess it has... What's better about this? Probably a better fire rate? Slightly. Oh, there's 2 saws on it. Okay, well, so it could be neat. Or boomstick. Required demolisher for that one. It's a rocket launcher. Interesting. I'm definitely curious. But we need a demolisher to be able to use it. I'm still a ways away from affording the next big upgrade. But we're getting close to getting some of these guys juiced up, which would be really nice. I could afford this one, but we don't really need rerolls yet, I don't think. So I'll save the gasolines. So if I head to the bar, so yeah. So we got some oh, here we go. I got some better gunners, and we have 1 demolisher available. I would say, and the double shotgun has been so nice for us. So I'm tempted. I'm like hard pressed to get rid of the shotguns. What I might do is maybe get rid of temporarily the Reaper, the cannon we have, and go for a boomstick. Just to try it out. So I'll buy a boomstick. And I will get myself a demolisher. And it looks like my options are pretty limited. Let's just go for Marco, Benjamin, Thomas. This guy. Blink. Got our first demolisher. And I hardly even know her. I think I made that joke already. So, oh, hold on. Was there something else? Back. Oh, okay. I thought I could highlight it just part of the mayor's office. So, boomstick time. Boom's dick time. Now, it's weird because it looks like I could still put gunner person there. Oh, but it probably wouldn't let me continue, would it? Well, maybe it does. Maybe the idea, though, is you can give them that role, but they won't do as well with it. Whereas if you give the matching role, you get the... At first I thought they were holding hands. I think it's like the masculine, like, man, like the super masculine, like, handshake from, was it Predator? With Schwarzenegger with, like, the really muscular handshake? Anyway. We'll keep the 2 shotties just because that's been so good for us. I'd be tempted to try the all melee build with the bone fellers, the bone saws, the meat blades. I'd be curious to try that. You know what? Yeah, actually strongest. Strongest should be good for that one. The shotguns are so good, man. It's like, if you're gonna make the melee weapons do slightly more damage than the shotgun, but it's melee range, whereas the shotgun has, like, you know, it's still close range, but it can reach decently far. I should probably just try it out before I assume too much. But this configuration just seems so good, and it's worked for us clearly. Has worked for us. On to the next mission. So this is, I guess, the third area. Although if I wanted to, I could go back to the swamp, or I could do a do-over of the meadow. But yeah, this is like a little... It's an outpost inside of the swamp, so this is kind of a special deal. Kind of cool. Little enclave. Defend the outpost. Alright. Oh! I get to build towers now. That's cute. So they're going to be coming in, presumably, well, either from the trees. It's actually kind of cool. Or from this little zigzag. So if I had to guess, they'll probably be approached from two directions. This zigzag fella. I want to maximize the amount of time this thing can fire. So it'd be great if they were only coming from this direction, but I don't know if I can assume that. It would not shock me if they came from both directions. I'll assume that I have just the one tower. 1,000 zombies, or just under 1,000. Oh, I'm a big dumbass. Oh, okay, it even says white areas only. Okay. So maybe right there. That way it can fire forward and backwards. Or maybe just right here. Yeah, like right there, because it can probably shoot through the trees. Right there. Oh, I have the one extra Reaper. And Isabel. Oh, that's kind of cool. So if I had extra guns, wow. Okay, so man, well in that case, I shouldn't have salvaged my extra guns earlier, but having that extra Reaper and a gunner to utilize it, not a half bad idea. That's actually pretty cool. I wish they would have warned us ahead of time. Hey, you might want to keep some of these. But that is pretty neat. All right, so here we go. We got some news. That's what I like. So we got some new stuff. A strong and tamed zombie, just one, or a pool of slowing ooze. And just piss on the floor, it makes them slow. Zombie friends sounds cool. It's only one though. I mean, it probably they get more numerous, of course, if you level it up. I'll go for the ooze. The eye of an ooze. Oh, sorry, I just diarrheaed on the floor there. It happens. The rocket launcher. I'm gonna assume the rocket launcher can maybe splash damage me. I would rather it not. I'm just farting and pooping on the ground, apparently. Just what happens. No, sir. No, sir. That is not allowed. That is illegal. An illegal game remove. I'm issuing you a citation. Ow. Alright, well. The good news is I can shoot through this thing pretty well, I think. These charging fellers are not so nice. And the slowification doesn't seem to be doing too much to really, to really deter them. I should have maybe gone for the big zombie helper friends. And unfortunately, we are not even cutting close to the mustard. I'll like get some stuff, so we're not leaving empty-handed. But I'm mostly leaving empty-handed because this fucking giant claw fella. It's fucking brutal. Yeah, not a great starting ability, unfortunately. We have a little bit of stuff for our trouble. Just a little bit shy. A little bit shy on getting one of these modifications. Need 100 for any of these. And for that one too, yeah. So now the question is, should I go ahead and buy a couple extra guns? I don't know, the rocket launcher's neat. I mean, it's a lot of damage. It's slow firing as dick, but it is a lot of damage. I don't know. That's a tricky one. You know, I was saying how I kind of wanted to try this. If I'm to do this, I want to do it right. So I would buy 2 of them. You know what? Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. I was saying I wanted to try melee. I'm going all in, baby. 2 boner saws. Oh, the word boner saw just makes me sad. Anyway, 2 boner saws. Oh, but it's demolition, right? demolisher. I need... I would probably... yeah, I wouldn't have boner saws and a rocket launcher. I just need one more demolisher. I would do 2 bone saws and probably probably a shotgun. Demolisher, that's just gunner. That's fancy gunner. Ooh, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Matthew Koch, you're the guy. Hire. So we're gonna completely reconfigure this guy and use the extra shotguns to help defend from the bad guys. So I would say, yeah, I think I'm feeling a shotgun there, and then boner saws, meat saws here. It looks so weird. It's gonna be weird. I don't know if it's gonna be great. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be great, but I'm willing to give it the old college try. We'll see. So I'll put my dog. You're the man now, dog. I'll put my dog on that one. I'll put boner fellows over yonder. All melee. All melee, baby. Closest, and closest, probably. Gonna be weird. But we'll try. I mean, the range can't possibly be that impressive, but we'll try. If it's dog shit on extremely intended, then we'll just go back to shotguns. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, but at the same time, nice to mix it up. Nice to spice it up a little bit. Let's try this one again. It's a tough little mission, but... I mean, we could just redo the previous one again to, like, bolster our resources more, but... We'll try one more. Have a good night, Dutson. Thanks for popping and hanging out with us, man. Always a pleasure, my man. Good night to you as well, my sweet prince. I bid you adieu, sire. Always a pleasure, man. Always nice to get a chill with you. Yes, I'm gonna say gun... Like, ooh, actually, do I have any other demolisher fellers? No, I don't. Oh, how do I say no, thank you? I think we've committed. We put something there. Can I change it? Oh, come on, bro. I can't change it. All right, fuck it. I'll just put. I don't even know what I put there. Is that the gun or the big gun? I don't fucking know. I'll do. I kind of want to put the shotgun. Oh well, fuck it, whatever. No more crew. That's fine. That's fine. It don't matter. None of this matters. Yeah, the ooze was not great, and I don't love the drones, but I guess I'll take that more than anything else. So do I like just hang on my ass and they just swing around? Ow. I mean, it's working. It's damaging me a decent bit, causing me to get damaged, but it's twerking. I've made a nice little choke point for myself, and I've killed a couple hundred so far. Taking some pretty gnarly dams, and I don't think are they not dropping any experience? They're dropping resources. Oh god. This is a little bit on the rough side. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might need to back off because we have no way of healing, obviously. The fact they're not dropping experience is rough. That was a detail I was not prepared for. It's fun having such a blood-pumping, intense-sounding music when I'm just sitting here swinging my boner killers, swinging my boner saws, just meat spinning till the cows come home, bone spinning till the cows come home. It works. If it works, ooh, it's gonna be down to the wire, dude. I don't know. That was a lot of damage, which is it. To say if we can survive, I think we got it. We got there. That's fucking ridiculous. That's so fucking ridiculous. All right, another alpha type. Is it me? Am I the alpha? All right, well, we got there, and we have enough to do one of these guys. So I can say better chance of loot, better loot radius, or salvage. Now, I'm guessing salvage... What's the difference between salvage and loot? I mean, they both sound good. They're both things to reach for. I'm tempted to say the radius, because that's a big radial increase. That is nice. So a better loot radius would be helpful when it comes to just the convenience of picking stuff up easier. Yeah, what is loot versus salvage? Chance, salvage chance. If I had to guess, one of them is probably referring to this stuff, like meta progression stuff, and the other one is probably referring to stuff for the individual run. They're both useful. I think I'm just going to go for the thing that helps everything. This helps loot and salvage. Go for that one. And then I'll probably do the tier 1s of both of those next. Eventually, because it takes a while to get to that point. We, of course, are nowhere near being able to afford this guy, although we've been acquiring some of the plastique, which is good. No new weapons gained. I don't know. Let's do another run with the melee fellas. That was like a weird, like, fucky mission we just did. With the melee fellas. Let's do, like, a proper melee run. Because, yeah, there were some traits. There were some traits or some perks that really, really seemed great for extreme close range on the target. So let's try another one of these with melee range, because I really want to try some of these close range perks out. Of course, the zombie fart cloud is great, and the ooh, man, they keep giving us the ooze. You know what? That actually, I might take the immune system this time, because at melee range, we're gonna take more damage. It's inevitable. Especially like from the big boys. Like, it's great against the smaller fellas, but the big fellas, some of that is to be expected. It's weird having to, like, have my ass showing my whole ass, but not my asshole. Oh my god. Oh, that, okay. I was gonna say, what the, that's some crazy, but that's the knockback thing that I took, I think. So they do a little bit of damage to me and knock my ass back, kind of literally. He's got to survive for 85 seconds. Oop. Yes, they just explode. Okay, Boomer. Do I do another one of these? Sure. Hup. Although the ice one would not be a shabby idea. Ow. Ow. I don't like having this on the back. I wish it was on the front. But having two of them is nice. And having them next together also makes plenty of sense. I'm really gonna pop that thing. There we go. And when you... Oh, it's so when you kill them, they just auto-pop. That is their special, I think. Is they just poop out. When they die, do they hurt their friends? Like, is it friendly fire or is it just, trust me, yowza? Yowza, yowza, yowza. Immune system, yeah, keep at it, keep at it. Hold the line, love isn't always on time. Ow. Yeah, the radius in that explosion is unfortunate. So killing them with melee is a bit of a not ideal setup. I think we'll live this round. We're gonna lose a lot of scrap repairing ourselves. The knockback, unfortunately, is kind of... Like, I wish it wasn't useful. I wish we didn't need it. But it is... I think perhaps saving our asses right now. Ooh, nice bonk. Fucking launch that guy. Oh my god, the chargers, man. We're good? Got the Scorcher. This thing's just... Woo, 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 woo. It's just constant, like, hype. We got so much fucking scrap. Same kind of thing. I'm, like, questioning, did it not clear our previous scrap from the previous mission? I'm not sad if it isn't, but I'm pondering if it should have. Increasing the damage would be nice. I'm guessing the fire would make it swing quicker. Thing is, I'm not sure if damage is the problem right now. I'd almost say maybe better shield. Or like if there was a shield recharge. You know, we have enough. I can afford multiple things. Thinking of stuff to deal with the big guys. Make special abilities happen more often. Movement go up. Yeah, I'm not sure if the dash would really help. Bumper knockback. That's when you just like smack into them, I think. I think I'll take damage just because, of course. Could take both. I could just go all offense. I'll be a good boy and do shield. Shield sounds nice. And if I wanted to, I could also do health, but nah, I think we're off to the races at least. I don't know if we necessarily need more plastic, although I thought we had more than that. I thought we had like 38. And spent a bunch of it previously, or maybe that's just for what we've gotten in this current mission. I don't know. Seems a little weird. We did hire the one dude, like, I don't know, maybe the rocket launcher was more expensive than I thought it was. The gasoline is definitely something I need to get, but the escort makes me nervous. Escort was rough. Escort was rough. I'll just go for the survive one. These are both good resources to just strive towards. And I'm gonna try the grinder. That one's in the front. So we got party in the front and in the back. Party for everybody. Boink. Some scrappies. Scrappy do. Boing, 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 boing. So good. We got better damage now. Is the blade doing its thing? I haven't actually seen it pop. Okay, I found the tree. Decided to hump the tree. I guess more blades. I don't know. This might be a... Oh, wait. I think it's like those little slots in the front. This is maybe more of a subtle... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Is that really all it is? That's kind of disappointing. It's all right, though. It's okay, I suppose. Oh, jeez. It's just okay. It's fine. At least it, like, kind of enables me to, like, drive into them, which is neat when it's active. I don't know. I don't know if I'm slightly regretting my choices, but I'm gonna commit to it. Commit to the bit. Ow. Lost a little bit of health. Oh, yeah. Want to drive in this so I can fuck him up? Oof. Yeah, having them in the front and the back is weird. That is... It's a good idea on the outset, but now that I'm seeing it in practice, I'm committing, though. I'm committing. Giving it a full-ass shake. Ouch. Man, I might lose a lot of health. Oof. Oh, mama. I was gonna say, can I grind through them? I can, but then you take so much damage. Yeah, I'm not impressed by the meat grinders. I'm more of a meat spin than I'm a meat grind. Spinner than a grinder. Oh, and you can't really even use it on the environmental thing. It's just only for the bad guys, which I guess kind of makes sense. We might still survive yet, but oof. Oof. It's just kind of hard to use. I think it wouldn't be a bad ability if I had stuff in the front instead of having the melee weapons in the back. It's still weird configuration. Yeah, gotta spend a bunch to repair. But you know what? We still have a lot to work with here. So I would say if fire rate means the rate at which the fellas spin, I'll take it. It's only at 10% though. Again, it's max shield, but not shield regeneration. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if fire rate would necessarily help. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say, give me the better cooldowns over here, and give me the health. That's what we're gonna go with. That's what we're gonna go with. Mix it up a little bit. Cleanse them of sin. The worm is clean. Time to sin. So we got the fart cloud, or you know what? I think the frost could be nice. 3.4 units around you, and it's. Oh, actually, no. That's a longer duration than this one. Because I was thinking this one might be nicer. Because that one's just damage. But it's a lot of damage. And it's in a much better radius. It's a 15-second cooldown. Oh, but it lasts for 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's nothing else just to try it out, because I've never tried it. All about trying new things. Breaking new ground. Whirlwind! Is this a plastic heap? Blung, 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 blung. Ooh, oh, right, those guys explode. Yeah, they're not nice. They're very much not nice. They're not cash money. Alright, got that one. Kind of want to pop that guy. Stay cool. There we go. Give me the plastic. The plastique. Alright. Can I mow over them? Ooh, you can, but they still like auto fuck you with those the explosive fellers. Those explosive guys are kind of like making this melee build almost unsustainable single-handedly. Like it's unfortunate that this is the run where I try melee when these guys are here and fucking everything up, which is probably their whole shtick. But once I commit to an attempt. Oh god, what am I? Oh, they're tentacling me. I didn't realize you could even do that. Is that even illegal? Is that even allowed? My dude? My tentacle in Christ? I have to kill a lot more dudes before we're allowed to leave this fucked up place. I am getting not great on health. Which means I'm gonna get... Oh, Jesus. I was gonna say I'm gonna get as many resources as I can muster, because I might not be long for this world. Oh, I'm dead. Unfortunate. We still got some cool stuff for our troubles, though. We did get a new weapon for the Demolisher. Pretty cool. That's pretty hype. Yeah, I think I'm good on the melee for now. I'm good on the melee. Still a ways away from affording the next big boy. But yeah, yeah, the plastic number just was not accurate because we have so much, even a nice amount. So, yeah, no more melee. It was a fun little experiment. So I have 3 gunners, none of whom are particularly good, and 2 demolishers, who are actually quite neat. You know what? I'm kind of curious about the Scorcher. Close range, burn nates over time. Just by demolisher. Yeah. Let's get... Do I want to go all in? 2 of them? 2 of them. Get 2 of them. And then, do I want to... Think about this. What do I want to do here? Probably not shotgun. Well, they are close range. They are close range. I mean, I could put one of these fuckers in front, I guess. You know, that's maybe not the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life. Oh, except it's in the middle. Ooh, I don't know. Then it's gonna be hard to reach. My gut tells me I should do either shotgun or the cannon thing. Probably not the rocket launcher. Or that's the best idea I've ever had in my life. I guess what I'm worried about with the rocket launcher, does it have friendly fire? Is there splash damage? Can it hurt me? Does area damage? It doesn't explicitly say. Let's fucking give the old college try. I need 1 more Demolisher. Still B gunners. Gunner. Demolisher. Bam. Francisco. Bam. Kind of expensive. All demolishers. No gunners, all demolishers. Demolickers. So, flamethrowers and a rocket launcher. Let's see how it goes. I would say strongest for the rocket launcher. Everything else is closest. Start me up, I'll never stop. Bam, bam, bam. On to the big guy. Let's see what awaits us in this level. Or string of levels, just like any old one. They really want me to take the ooze, man. The trombone was actually pretty good. Trombone was pretty good. Flamethrower is pretty close range, as advertised. The plastics, delicious microplastics, just from my balls, just the way we like them. Actually, like, these are more macro plastics than micro. There we go. Flamethrowers are feeling good so far. Feeling real good. Give me that scrappies. Delicious. Muy delicioso. That is nothing we have to defend or anything. It's just a set piece. I'm really curious about zombie friends, but I'm gonna fully kit out the zombie trombone. The tromboner. Man, that does wonders in dealing with the big guys. Holy cannoli. That is splendifericioso. Just the fact that it lures them, the fact that it happens to explode and kill them is such a nice bonus. But just the luring, just the fact that it draws them away, like that alone is worth the price of admission. They could like debuff that. They could make it a lot worse and just say, oh, we removed the explosion, it's just a lure. It's like, that's still good. That is still more than good. And it's a pretty generous cooldown once you get it fully upgraded. So yeah, I mean, that is, dare I say, the opposite of bad. And the opposite of bad, stab. So that was a quick one. Cute that does a little ring, little cell phone ring. Oh, how sweet it is being able to kill those explosive guys not in melee range. Unfortunate that the one time I tried a melee build was the first time we saw those explosive fellas enter the fray. Like, it makes sense that would be in the game eventually, but we just never seen him prior, so there was no indication that was coming. The repair one's kind of unsexy. Every 20 seconds you get 3 juice back. It's not much. Ice and also fire is funny. Is it good? I don't know, but it is a funny combination to say we're gonna freeze them and to like make them sad and then melt them to death. It's kind of funny. Pretty quick and easy one. Pretty not bad. Pretty not bad. Still a pretty good payout too. So, man, it's just so hard to just not go for the obvious. Give me better damage. I mean, fire rate. Well, of course it's turrets, so we love fire. Damage, yeah, we'll probably do fire rate next. But yeah, skill card cooldown is also kind of compelling here. Definitely want more of these things, but I don't love escorts. Survive I can do. Survive I can do. We definitely want more of these things, and of course more of the metals is good too. Ooh, but that yeah, hold on, is that what that is? That does lock us into an escort, bro. Oh, but no matter what we do, we have to do an escort no matter where we go. No, that's not true. We can actually go up. Never mind. Scary. So if I take the upper path, actually no, we're not locked in there either. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. Escort is scary. It's like GoldenEye, man. No one loves the escort missions. And that's the thing. We sucked dick so bad with that first ever mission where we tried an escort mission as the second one, and it went so poorly. We're, of course, better now. We have a better build. We have a better tank, or better hovercraft. We would overall handle it better. But I'm nervous. I'm like waiting until I have no other choice. Inevitably, I'll end up in a situation where I have no choice but to just go for it. But until that happens, I will hold off until I have no other option but to acquiesce. Big fuel reserves. Big, delicious, tasty fuel. Delicious. Oh, this is a small little arena. This is the whole ass level. The whole ass level, but not the asshole level. Just kind of like, just a little, like, flaming run back to back to back. The lures of that thing are so huge. And I gotta say, that level where we had the turret, where you could place the turret you were defending for like 1,000 zombies, and we had the melee build, and it just kind of worked for us. If we would have had, and you get one, you get a single perk for that whole mission. If that one perk you got was the was that lure perk, then oh my god, then you're fucking golden. That's such a, perhaps even dare I say, an overtuned, like an overpowered perk. But man, is it good. No denying it is perhaps too good, too pure for this world. And it explodes. I can't believe it. It's too good. I love it. We got a solid build right now, man. And I mean the ice and flame, the land of ice and fire. George R.R. Martin would be proud. Doing well for us right now. Bam. Bam. Good. 15 seconds. Real small little arena. No other resource grabs, but I'll grab these fools. It makes sense that when they... This ain't no Diablo 2. When the bursters are frozen, it will still burst on death. Like if they're frozen solid like in Diablo 2, if you, the self-destructive guys, if you get a frost kill on them, they don't explode in a shrapnel. But in this game, they still do. They'll still fuck your shit up. Better rate is tempting, but damage, like real good damage. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this one and do this one. Like good utility and better fire rate. But I'll probably do damage next, because like a 10% fire rate is nice, but dude, 40% damage? What? What? Yeah, so 10% increase here is one thing, but like another 20% on top of that? Are you shitting in my ass? You just poop into my gaping butthole? That's fucking weird, bro. Yeah, rescue. We can do rescue. Yeah, we can do that. We can handle it. There's the adrenaline or the fart cloud. Man, the fart cloud's good. I'll take the adrenaline. Let's say this run's got potential for taking us to the boss. I would say this might have the juice. If I've seen that like tank explosion, that gas tank explosion ever kill a bad guy. I think it's a hazard for us, but I think the idea is that it could hurt the bad guys. Ow. I've got to see it. Ow. The range of these guys is pretty rough, but the fact that it's just always blasting, always blazing, is pretty neat. Pretty dang neat. The shotgun's great. But I'm thinking this one might be a little bit better as far as like short-range weaponry goes. I keep even forgetting we even have a rocket launcher. I would almost say just go for three flamethrowers. I'd even fuck with anything else. If I kill that one, it'll auto-complete the level, and I want to collect a couple more resource caches. A lot of zombinos. Ooh, big. Oh, that's a huge experience drop. So maybe, maybe that's like a real nice benefit to this little zombie pods, is that it's like a guaranteed or like a much more likely to be generous experience drop. Yeah, good experience. Good experience. Anything else? Anything else before I conclude this mission with the dubski. That's all the resource drops, I do believe, unless there's something hiding back here, but I feel like I would have seen it. Get this thing out of here. If there's a timer, like an implicit, well, not implicit, if there's an explicit timer, if there's like an honest to goodness timer for these missions, where you have to, where there's like certain objectives that you have to complete, but this, it's not like a survive a certain amount of time kind of objective. If there's an explicit timer that we just don't see, I wish it would just show it to us. Just tell me what it is. Because yeah, there was that one time I was kind of lollygagging and just chilling out, and then at one point I just looked and saw there was like a counting down. I was like, bro, when did this enter the equation? What are you gonna tell me? Yeah, that right there. I'm not sure when. I wish there was some visual indicator on screen that says, yes, this is not a timed mission, but there is still a timer, and this is what you have to abide by. A little bit of that would go a long way, I think, because that's a little bit... It feels a little weird. Like, to spring that on you. Took a lot of damage there at the end. Don't have as much to spend. I think I might even save up. I think we have one more mission before we get to... One more round before we get to the boss. We'll do this one, then we'll do the boss. It's gotta be rescue, because ain't no way I'm doing the escort. Although the escort does give the goods. But we just did rescue. We'll do rescue again. It's fine. Escort is scary. Ooh, throws explosive barrels every 5 seconds. Are they just the random barrels that we see strewn about that have baby explosions, or is this something different? And can they hurt me? Or does it only hurt bad guys? Let's try it. I'm willing to give the old college try. Every 5 seconds too. That's very generous. I mean, if it's just another explosive thing, it looks like it's just the regular explosive barrels. But I don't think it's hurting me, at least. And every 5 seconds is pretty cool. So that could be really nice, and maybe potentially could be really good against boss battles. Might be really good. Also, only 1 rescue here. This is a quick mission. Quickie. Quickie and a sickie. I have to, like, kind of nudge myself in the corner here. Oh, but I can't get all the goods. Ooh, I lost a lot of health there. Oof. So I can't get all of it because it like dropped a bunch of resources beyond where I'm allowed to venture, even with my really nice pickup radius. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a not as bountiful mission, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. We're not leaving empty-handed. But also not generously handed either. This is a, this timer is taking its sweet titty's time. We only have the 1 rescue, but it's a long in the tooth rescue. I was like, oh, this will be a quick mission, but now I'm seeing this is a whole ass deal. Whole ass deal, but not an asshole deal. Ah, what was I thinking? I've just fucking let that happen. What were they thinking? What was I thinking? That was so much damage. I just stood there like a dumbass with my penis in my own dick. Or my dick in my own ass, or I don't know. Something was going somewhere. There was some hole was being penetrated. It was not at all sexy. Oh! A lot of damage. I think we're good. I think we're good. Not a moment too soon. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Okay, we're good. Alright, big repair cost, but we still actually squeaked away with more than I thought. I'll take the big damage. That's all we can afford, but we got full health going into the boss battle. He's gonna give only scrap, which is kind of lame because he can't take scrap with you. The Spikinator. Oh, he's oh my god, he's so fast. He's like baby size for babies, but he's also fucking fast as fuck. He's so fast. Pooping. Also damaging the dick right out of his ass. Which is great, but he is fast. Fast boy. Ow. Problem is, I'm having a hard time reaching him. Oh, he is? That's actually adorable. He does get fooled. He does get fooled by the lure. That makes me happy. I thought for sure he'd be immune to that shit. Usually how it goes in games like this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, go for him. Go for him. Yeah, yeah, do it. Do it. Yeah, yeah. Let me just piss in your ass. Spread the gapers, please. Ow. At the rate we're going, we might be okay. He's hurting. But once again, the lure is so powerful. It's so strong to just let me shit all over him. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I mean, I'm so glad. So oftentimes in games like this, it's like, oh, oh fuck, it stuns the bad guys. Oh, it lures the dudes. It slows on it. Oh, sorry, elite bosses or elite enemies and bosses are immune to all those effects. It got me real bad with Rune Dice. Rune Dice, they were like, oh, sorry, literally all control effects. Bad guys or the bosses are immune to it. And so many things are considered control effects. And some of those, it's like, oh, this die or this attack only freezes. It does no damage, so it means it's a waste. It's a wasted turn on anything that's an elite bad guy. It's like, why even fucking bother with it? What the hell? And we got a gargoyle. I like how May doesn't even say, hey, oh, hey, good job. Or thanks for taking care of that. She just says, here's the next fucking thing, idiot, stupid, fuck ass. Shouldn't say fuck ass, but it's implied. By the way, we got hella fuel, so now I can do, in the repair, yeah, modification, there we go. So I could save up for the big one. I will do this one. It's loot, 10%, sounds good. And then, and I think loot is these things. If I had to guess, this is probably loot, and the scrap is probably salvage. That's what I'm thinking. So can't do the vehicle upgrade. Can I do weapon upgrades? Not yet. You know, we're kind of short on a couple things. I could salvage these things. I wish it would tell me how much it would be worth to salvage. Doesn't say though. It's like, yeah, am I really gonna use those again? I was joking where it's like, fuck man, just give me a third. Just give me a third flamethrower. What do we have to deal with here? Oh, I guess I can't look at this at the map just yet. Yeah, can't get any better demolishers yet. But I want to switch out my rocket launch for anything else. The flamethrowers are so good. They're so good, man. It's weird because fire rate says 5 seconds. I guess they mean 5 seconds of continuous fire, but then they never seem to slow down. Never seem to stop. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. One more Scorcher. Another Scorcher. Good. So, Scorcher. Oh, I think I might need one more. Oh, no, that's right, because the guy it was already a Demolisher roll anyway. Yeah, all flamethrowers, baby. All flamethrower, no brakes. Closest. Actually, I guess, yes, all gas, no brakes, which is to say gasoline for the flamethrowers. Although it's probably not gasoline, it's probably... I don't know. What do you... Kerosene? Like, what do you use to fuel a flamethrower? I guess I never thought about it. Flamethrower ammo, that's what you use. You use flamethrower ammunition to fuel a flamethrower. That's what you do. Oh, yeah, there's the Frost one again, sure. Frost and flames, baby, fire and ice. That's Iceland. That's Iceland right there. The most volcanically active country in the world. And also is quite cold. But actually, Alex, Greenland is actually icy and Iceland is green. Yes, Iceland does have some green areas, but it also has some frosty areas too. And yes, Greenland has more ice and more frozen tundra. But yeah, but Iceland still got some frosty zones. Gracie and I actually went to Iceland back in 2018. It was December 2018. I remember it well. It was before her dad got sick. It was pre-pandemic. It was a simpler time. It was through WoW Airlines. WoW Air. It was their whole shtick was like discounted direct flights to Europe, and the one that was in St. Louis was directly to Reykjavik, Iceland. Invisible periodically. Maybe. Let's do the more frosty stuff. I see some flying fellers, by the way. There was also some fast boys. They got projectiles. They think they're so cool. Yeah, there's the fast boys. They real fast. Real fast. We got those guys. Got the gargoyles. Ow. Fast boys and projectile fellers. Like how it's like slowly ekes out the stuff as it, like before it pops the big one. We're clicking along though. This is I would say it's a pretty good start. I'm glad that they're mixing it up with some new enemy archetypes though. That is a long freeze, by the way. That they stayed frozen for a long ass time. No complaints. I'm glad they did, but goddamn, that was a freeze and a half right there. Why are they all like why are they all thriller extras? They were all dressed completely identical. That was funny. I want the grinder here. I don't think I love it because then that puts me in melee range and those explosive guys are the worstest. I think I might take the drones. Invulnerability could be good. But as always, if I do my job right, I'm just gonna not take damage. I mean, I guess if I have the invulnerability, I will, like, be encouraged to fly a little closer to the fire here, but then that's the thing, it only lasts for, like, 2 seconds. It's easy for it to overstay its welcome. Huge fucking payday, oh my god. Huge fucking payday. As always, damage, always. Fuck it. Both, yeah, get both. So I'm gonna go, yeah, I can't go for the third one, that's gonna be an expensive one for sure. Movement speed actually will be good against those fast boys. Good for the health, but yeah, big damage. Oh my god, huge. Big McLarge huge. As always, I'm definitely looking for the fuel opportunities. Either defend or rescue. I think rescue is more interesting. Defend is kind of boring. Rescue, at least I can explore around a little bit. Oh! I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I pressed the wrong button because I'm very smart. Fuck, why'd I do that? I was looking at, I wasn't even looking where my mouse cursor was. I thought it was at the start button. God damn it. So, I never said this, but earlier in my mind, I was like, you should never skip, because unless it's a mission you just don't, like, do not want to do, the next mission's not going to be any easier, presumably, and you, of course, miss out on the resources. And what do I fucking do? I do exactly that, because I'm very smart. God damn it. I'm on worst enemy. Ah, the trombone. Well, let's do the drones. Just to finish that one up, but the trombone, my beloved. Maybe we can still get the dub. Oh, not only did I miss out on the resources, but I spent the gasoline resources that are, of course, so... But they all spawn frozen. That are so not common to find. Maybe we can still clutch it. I don't know. Oh, right, this. Right, we have to deal with this. Right. Just fucking around. That was a defend instead of a rescue. Ow, ow. Well, if this mission shits out because I'm a dumbass, then I have only myself to blame. Get that Venn diagram. Hold. Hold. Oh! As always, we don't have to, like, rescue... We don't have to have it, like, at 100%. Can take a little bit of damage, it's fine. A little bit of damage taking never hurt anybody. Okay, I guess that literally hurt somebody, but... You know what I mean, though. A little bit of damage, it builds character. Right? Put some hair on your penis. Which is good, I think. I think the current meta is that, you know, some scruff is acceptable. This ain't the hairless 80s. Laser hair removal, not what it used to be. I think we're all right. At least they're mixing up by spawning in from 2 different directions. The one, the defend missions we did in the previous areas, they were pretty much funneling in just one spot each time. Still a little bit more of a boring mission, but it's a little bit more involved. But really only a little. Yeah, I'll take that one. We didn't really get a proper chance to try this one out very much last time. It's like an electric shock. So time left at 10 seconds. That's when I will boogie oogie. I'm boogie oogieing. Make sure I get all this stuff. They can handle it. It's fine. You're all a bunch of babies. You can handle it. Ooh, more experience. Well, the good news we have, we didn't have to take it like any damage. Is it a free repair? 1 HP, baby. That's right. I'm tempted to take the cooldown thing. I think I'll take the cooldown. I was hoping I could get that and the movement speed. I'll take that in the fire rate. These payouts are huge. My God. Can't believe I skipped that mission like a doofus, like a dang darn heckin' doofus. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe we won't suffer too many consequences, unforeseen consequences. Like when it's a Venn diagram, it's gonna be right in the middle. All the scrappies. Just cleansing the baddies, this one. Not much nuance to this one, just kill the duders. Kill the duders and exude her. Nice. Got that one. Good. Those little resource grabbies. I'm not sure why you would want a zombie resource grab, but there it is. Guess I just wanted some meats. For the meat god. Thump, 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 thump. That means I think like I ran over like 12 of them basically. Blech. I do like the knockback. Sometimes you really send them flying, which is kind of fun. We had that with the shotgun build a lot. Bonk. Oh, I can't go any further. That's a wall. Trombone every time I see it. Trombone, my beloved. Tromboner, my beloved. I don't know who this Trom guy is, but his boners are legendary. I'll tell you that much. Got some good-ass boners. Good for him. Good for him and anybody else he knows. In the biblical sense. Oh, fucking fire hydrant? Are you shitting in my mouth right now? That's actually kind of cool. It knocked me back, but I don't know if it actually damaged me. Are there other environmental hazards I've never noticed? Also, scrap heap. Not just scrap. That's the metals. That's a good ass resource right there. Good ass resource. Oh my fucking God. I see the Is that a thing? Okay, I see the recycling thing. I was like, is that a thing I can like pop? Pop and lock? No, I cannot. Zappy zaps. This fire guy, the fast guys. We actually, I upped the movement speed. It really wasn't necessary. It's really not that much faster, but we are able to kill them pretty quickly because our damage is so juiced. So overtuned. The 200 and we're all set. And we're, I mean, we've taken like 10 damage this whole mission. Oh, sometimes it's lost to me what's a wall and what is not. Another slew of thriller extras, all dressed identically. I guess another cult had a zombie outbreak, a zombification outbreak or some shit. So $14, get the old repair action. Yeah, I would say, ooh, even more damage. Yeah, I was gonna say I could go for a bunch of things or just big damage, which is good because it's boss time. Gargoyle time, wing tirage, weird little portmanteau. Oh my god, it's because he's got an entourage of fucking broskies and they're flopping around all which ways. Is he, what was that? It was like, give me a suck. He's pretty long range. Oh, here he is. Ow. Oop. Oh my god, can I just sit here and shit in his ass? That'd be so cool. But no, I can't reach him. Got some experience though, just from kind of chilling here. Yeah, we'll fart in his ass. Just take a shit in his mouth. Ow. I'm taking a lot. Oh, it's just projectiles. That shotgun's kind of rough. Ooh, that's a little rough, yeah. There's just so much shit flying around. It's kind of hard to tell. There we go. Kind of hard to tell, like, when you're, like, getting slapped. It's just little dudes flying around. And I don't know if I can really hit them too much. I can dodge those shots pretty well. Oh, there we go. It's the standard shots that he's not telling you about. I think with this boss, the flamethrowers might not be the bestest because being close range, I think is not great. I think for this boss, need to be long range. So we'll do a couple things. Actually, we have 1 billion of the medals this time. So now I can afford a big upgrade. The blue gayfish. Sorry, Pride Month. Crayfish. Happy Pride, by the way. I can also do this one for more scrappies. So I'll do that one. Still have 1 billion plastique. I think we got maybe a new weapon. I lied. We did not get a new weapon. So if we want to do a long-range build this time around, rocket launchers are neat, but I'm going to say give me at least one more of these puppies. I mean, we could do 2 rocket launchers. I don't know, man. I don't know. The rocket launchers are great damage. A slow as butthole fire rate. So I think I'll get another one of these guys. And then I think we will also... Oh, we don't have any of the good gunners. Darn, I thought we were going to have a good gunner. Can I... Oh, I think my mouse just died. Yep. Yeah, my mouse just died. One sec. Gotta plug my mouse in. Embarrassing. Usually... Oh, it's because I forgot to install the Logitech software. So usually it warns me. Usually it warns me. But I don't have the mouse. I mean, it's like the drivers are there, obviously. But the stuff that like really lets you fine tune it, I need to get that shit installed because I forgot about it. Let me close that. All right, so get back to it. It's only 12:20, so we got those baby gunners. We'll get some good gunners. And can you maybe not sell, but can you like relinquish the dudes? Because I will eventually need more. We'll eventually need more than we have room for. Like the standby only has so much. By the way, that is Poe at the right. What's up, Poe? Thank you, man. Good to see you, buddy. We're playing a cool little game. It's got a weird, fucked up little name. It's called SCAD. It's a weird name, but it's a cool little roguelike, kind of a what's the word? Like bullet heaven survivors-like game. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. You control a giant hovercraft. You affix it with a shit ton of guns. You mow down a bunch of zombies. It's pretty neat. And you get to hire some broskies to help you out. You know what? I'm not going to hire some new gunners because we have some default gunners. And they're fine. And they'll do just great. I mean, the damage bonus will be nice. But the thing is, they'll eventually be way better gunners to hire. Just like we saw earlier. So I think I'm going to hold off on purchasing those guys. On hiring them, that is. Next upgrade's going to be a real expensive one. But I think what I'm going to do, knowing that what we know now, we just failed an attempt at our current objective. Oh, we have one more slot, by the way. Well, I'm always down to get slotty. We just saw that with the current boss we attempted, that it's kind of a long-range boss. Or rather, I'll say it's a boss that's hard to fight in close range. So instead of having all flamethrowers, I'm thinking about going kind of more into like somewhat of a long-range idea. The question, though, is do I want all long-range cannons, or do I want to like spice it up with some rocket launchers? I might just be boring and do all the cannons. It's a shame we didn't unlock any new ones. But those are the kind of decision points we're making right now. But thank you, Poe, for that raid. I knew you were doing some Massacre at the Mirage, which I have heard of. I have heard of that game. Hope you had a nice one. And as always, Poe, if you have any clips you want to share, you can be my guest, because Poe is a goddamn homie. We're all big fans. Cool freaking streamer, buddy, and I really appreciate you, man. Oh, by the way, Poe, you'll be happy to know, happy Pride, and the ship I just bought. It's called the Blue Crayfish. I don't know if you heard, but like 69 seconds before you popped in, I called it the Blue Gayfish. And then said, reminder, it's Pride Month, so happy Pride. So, you gotta find opportunities like that. You gotta find those opportunities and embrace the shit out of them. It's only fair. It's only fair. So we can afford... I have one in salvage and one equipped right now. Yeah, you know what? Let's fucking do it, baby. Let's get more piss shooters. No, Reapers. Get more Reapers, yeah. Yeah, pea shooter, that's the shitty one. It's like I clicked it, or I thought I had clicked it. I'll get 2 more. Bam, bam. Reaper, but I just meta. All 4 of them. So all long-range cannons. It might be kind of a boring build. Actually, I do need to hire one more broski. One more broski. So it's a shame because I want to get like the rank B or higher broski. But I guess I'll just get this one. It's almost like they know. They know I have an opportunity here. They give me the bare minimum. So, gunner, and funner. There we go. So I'm going to say for this one, just strongest. For all of these, whatever's the strongest. This might be a boring build. It might also suck dick. This build might be unpleasant. We'll try it, and the reality is that the best we could probably shoot for, literally, is maybe a mix of short range and long range instead of just all short range like we have with the flamethrower. And it worked beautifully until we got to the boss. Then it worked less beautifully. We're gonna try it. Hey, we got Shake in the house. What's up, Shake? I'm playing a weird little game with a fucking weird name. It's called SCAD. Oh shit, I just took a huge fucking SCAD. It's an acronym for Secure, Craft, and Destroy. Or Demolish or something. It's a pretty neat little roguelike. Little survivors-like bullet heaven roguelike. It's pretty neat. Control a big old hovercraft. You shoot throngs of zombies. You collect resources. You accomplish objectives. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It looks like this mission right now that we're on is just survive for a bit of time. That's what we're doing. So it's a pretty neat little game. It's in early access. It entered early access 2 weeks ago, so it's still fairly fresh as far as the as far as like how these games sometimes go. But I'm liking it so far. It's pretty neat. We actually just attempted a run that did not go so well because actually the run was going exceptionally well until we got to the boss. It was an all flamethrower build on mine, and it was great, and I was just fucking cleaving through the bad guys with 0 issues. But then the boss we fought, was kind of a long-range boss, and we had flamethrowers, so I couldn't really reach him, and he kind of shit all over my ass. Just made a big old mess. It was very unsexy. And so now I've made a build that is all long range, and I'm struggling because like the damage is all right, but it's just okay. It's hard to get excited about it. I miss my short range fellers, but I'm hoping that if we can juice it up, if we can get him empowered and get more dams, get more experience, get some more levels. I'm hoping that'll help. But thank you, Shake, for that raid. You're doing some oh, everything is crap. That's so fun, man. That game looks so freaking cool. Shake, as always, if you have any clips to share, you've heard my spiel so many times, man. You're always so damn good to us. I say all the damn time, you don't have to raid me. I promise. I won't be offended if you have to raid if you want to raid somebody else. But of course I do appreciate you, buddy. Always a pleasure. And I should be good for Sunday. There's a chance I might be doing some friend hangs for part of the day on Sunday, but I don't think it'll take too long. So yes, I'll let you guys know if that ends up changing. Oh, big damage. Big damage. Oh, here we go. He's got something for us. We'll check that out in a moment, because this section of this is gonna get to the end. Get some of the scrappies, which is good for getting the levels. Whip. Get me out of here. Those little boomerangs are actually pretty darn good. I'm looking forward to getting more of them. That's right. Yeah, Rune Dice. That's right. We played Rune Dice a couple days ago, and I really liked it. I had some nitpicks about some of the balancing aspects, but overall liked it a bunch. Very good little roguelike. Instead of a dice roller, it's a dice flicker. You're flicking the dice. No, it's a very good little game. I like it. Very, very cool. Shake says, I got that dog in me. Or that dog involved with me, at least. Let's take a look. Thank you again for that raid, man. Super nice of you, dude. I don't care what Krath says about you behind your back, Shake. I think you're cool. Wait, hold on. That joke won't work if Krath's here and he's hearing this. The joke only works if the person you're levying the implied insult against doesn't hear it. Anyway, let's see what Shake's been up to. Bam. Is that the doggy? Oh, I see the doggies. Oh, little hearts. That's cute. Oh my god, that's a lot of skeletons.
Bone shamblers.
Oh my god.
Not today.
Oh my god. So they're trying to respawn and the dogs are just nuking them. It looks like they're just firing randomly.
Holy hell.
That was amazing. So the dogs are on your side. Yeah, just fucking blasting them out of oblivion. Into oblivion.
Not today, bone shamblers. Not today.
They get close to you. For a moment, but only for a moment. That was all one turn, I'm guessing. Good lord. Gives these dogs a bone. No fucking kidding.
Holy hell.
I mean, the whole thing about dogs burying bones in the backyard. Yeah, they're burying these fuckers, alright. That was awesome. And I know what Shake's thinking. He's gonna say, Alex, by the way, Alex, Rift Wizard 3. You should try it. And he's not wrong. I probably should. I probably should try it. I think it's something I would enjoy. But if a dog kills one in AutoCAD, that's wonderful. Right, so when the dogs get the kill, that explains that wild-ass chain effect that just went for fucking ever. That's incredible, man. That's awesome. Yeah. The good news, yeah. He says, I will Sherpa you. He says, I will be your guide. I might end up taking you up on that offer, maybe sometime next week. Or if things are, you know, depending on how things end up, maybe Sunday. If we conclude the co-op portion of the evening and there's time at the end, we'll see. But I might take you up on that offer, Shake, because it does sound pretty cool. And on the one hand, you know, the self-discovery part, the entrance ramp to discovery is always enjoyable. But having still a light nudge, a nice little booty tap, not a full booty grab, not a full squeeze with both cheeks or with both hands, not two full scoops. But just a little good game. A little good game to nudge me. That's right, the first hit's always free, baby. Nothing like a steady customer, a steady Rift Wizard 3 customer. Show you how to find a vein, how to roll the papers. There you go, man. There you go. But thank you again to Shake for that raid. And thank you for sharing the clippies. Look how fast it spins. You think they get dizzy inside that thing? Let's get repair action. And what kind of upgrades can we afford? We got a bajillion scrapinos up here. So obviously more damage, because of course, more damage. Do I do even more damage, or do I do fire rate? I say more damage, because 20% is pretty delicious. I can actually almost afford also the fire rate. Almost afford that one too. Let's jump into it, man. Yo, what's up, Vex? Good to see you, man. We're playing a cool little roguelike. This is SCAD. Kind of an unsexy name, but it's pretty neat so far. It's a cool little survivors-like bullet heaven kind of game. I'm digging it so far. It is early access, and there are some aspects that are, you know, a little bit rougher on the edges, but on the whole, I'm enjoying this more. There's more things that I'm enjoying than not. I'm digging it so far. Definitely want more of this stuff, because that helps contribute to the meta progression. I mean, so too does the metals'. But I feel like we're acquiring those at a quicker rate. And the survive one's a pretty standard mission type, so let's go for that one. So we don't, I guess we have the full, wait, is it fully leveled up? I guess it's probably fully leveled up, the little Beyblades. The tromboner is so good, dude. I've actually, you know what? I've never tried the zombie friend. The tromboner is so good. But let's try the zombie friend just to try him out. There he is, big green friend. Whoa, wow, he actually is kind of fucking him up. I thought it was going to be like just a standard, like slightly bigger zombie. He's like a mini boss that fights for us. That's sick. Fuck it, get two. Why the hell not? Fuck it, there's no rules. I actually couldn't see the second one for a minute. They were like perfectly inside of each other. It's kind of sexy. It's kind of hot. Hot zombie on zombie action. They're kind of popping off. This is actually crazy. Now, I wonder, do they have health bars? Like, can they die? Presumably not. Now, they, of course, are limited insofar as they kind of doing their own thing. Like, right now, they're nowhere near us. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. Oh, God. Give me that stuff. Yeah. Gonna survive for 60 seconds. Timer remaining. Oh, get out of there. Oh. We're fine. Oh, he fucking snagged my ass. He's snagging me. You're gonna snag me, make sure you establish consent first. Don't just snag someone without asking, man. It's gonna be weird. I'll have you know I'm married. It's like a pick 3 genre. Not a pick me, but a pick 3. Yeah. I mean, is he wrong? Is he wrong? Yeah, there's a lot of words for a roguelike where you're a fella and there's things coming at you more or less endlessly, and there's like auto fire that you have, and you're just bolting on more auto fire things, and eventually the game becomes a mess of impossible to discern bitrate, because, you know, the Vampire Survivors formula, basically. This is like not quite as extreme as Vampire Survivors is as far as the bitrate destruction goes, and there's more like Vampire Survivors. It's just you survive for 25 or 30 minutes, and that's pretty much it. This one, there's missions. They take about 2 minutes or 3 or so minutes or so. Not a whole lot of just survive until you can't anymore, or survive the time, like the long time limit, like Mega Bonk, some of those others. But yeah, the idea of when you level up, you pick one of 3 things. I mean, that is very much a recurring aspect of those games, no question. Give me a third of the zombie boys. That's right. What's up, dude? You're dead. That's right. Yeah, like biblically accurate Hulk with like spiky. They got like spiky like arms and legs, spiky shoulder pauldrons and shit. Yeah. I do like the idea. I think my favorite descriptor for these kinds of games is bullet heaven. You know, we're all used to the bullet hell, where you have a bajillion enemy projectiles and you're trying to navigate through them. It's kind of fun. Instead of getting around the projectiles, you are the source of the projectiles and trying to direct them as efficiently as possible towards the baddies. I like that one, but yeah, the pick 3 is also quite good. That is pretty good. Alright, so that went pretty well. A little repair action, and sure enough, we have enough More damage. Oh wait, no, not repair. Purchase. More damage and go. Looks like we're doing a survival. Looks like it. In fact, we just did a survive. We just did, I think, 2 survives in a row. This is actually one where I wish I could reroll, because the grinder, not at all impressed by the grinder. I mean, I guess it's not as bad here because you don't have the exploding guys, I don't think. Just don't love it. Don't love it. And it would not help for the boss. This could help for the boss. But you know, that's the thing though. It fires without... I wish I could control when the invulnerability fires. It just goes automatically. This is always going to help. That's just regeneration. It's not very exciting. It's not very sexy. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. If we power it up, it could get really tasty. Just sit on this for a moment. The Hulks are fucking these guys up real good. And I wonder if I can damage the cars. I think that's essentially a wall you can't get around. The Hulk's firing out for us. We got the Beyblades popping off. Oh, I can't actually go over there? Oh, shucks. Pretty small little level then. Still a little baby parking lot for babies. And for cars. Baby cars. That's going to throw some of them outside the bounds of the arena. But thankfully, we've got a pretty good pickup radius. So that helps quite a bit. Fast boys. This guy, they spawn in and immediately go right for you. Pop them real quick. And pop them. Not as quick of a kill. Ooh, that was a bit of damage. Yeah, might as well. Might as well just commit to the regeneration. It'll save us some scrap in the long run for this run. As long as I don't stop getting stuck like that. Got 3 big old bodyguards. That actually might be really helpful for the boss battle. Because these guys are fairly short range. And I don't know if they actually draw any aggro. They probably don't. But I think it might help just for the just for like the extra kind of cannon fodder that guy's spawning in that boss battle. At least it seemed like it was cannon fodder. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they was just there for show, but it seemed like the dudes who were flying around could slap you. Oh, speaking of getting slapped, that was some good like run over. Good rundowns there. Oop. I was thinking about these short little, or not short, but these small arenas. That means it's kind of hard to miss the resources when they drop. There's nowhere to run, but also it's like can't really miss too much. As I don't want to miss a thing. So I can't afford that one, obviously, but I can do fire rate. Speaking more about the boss, is there anything that would help with the boss? Maybe movement speed. Maybe, but honestly, you know what? I might just go for the dash increases. That could really help with that boss battle. I want like a fancy dash or a better cooldown. You know, yeah, just give me another dash. And also increase the fire rate. Why the hell not? I can't, I mean, come on. I can't only do defensive. I need something to be offensive. We mean to offend when it comes to bad guys like this. So rescue, yeah, we really did three timers, three survivals in a row. Probably cleanse just because, again, I definitely want more of the fuel so I can get more of that meta progression. Even though, again, the metal's also good for meta progression. Yeah, don't click that one. Don't do it. Don't do it. Clicked the wrong one that one time and I hacked myself. Should have checked myself beforehand. Check yourself before you hack yourself. Man, if we get the tromboner, oh man, it's fucking Jover for these nerds if I get the tromboner. Because that is a good ability and it makes me very happy. And it makes the zombies extremely sad, and that is good. Good, I want them to be sad. And there's the fucking fire hydrant, man. It's fucking sprinkler. Beach episode. Summer episode, at least maybe not. There's not fire hydrants on the beach, but you know what I mean. Like everyone's partying in the streets in their bathing suits. That's the episode we're looking for. That's delicious. Now we have well over 100 of the fuel resources. I guess the turrets. I'm not gonna say no. I mean, they're pretty long range. The damage is kind of for babies, but it's something. It's something. 1,000 baddies to kill. Bonk. Does that include these guys, even though they're not part of the horde? We kind of summon them separately. Fire hydrants popping off, man. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it, stop it. Please be nice. Please be considerate. Oh, we actually got a kill with those things, with the explosive barrels. Or to use those things offensively. There's at least... There was maybe one more resource cache that I missed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we're okay. We're over halfway through, and we're actually doing all right. I think we did take some damage, but we of course got the repairs. The repair ability, I think, is maxed out. So, ooh, shit. Guess they're about to make use of it. But the shield is helping. Shield's helping big time. Actually, I couldn't tell. Like, oh, look at these guys. These guys are stuck. It's kind of actually cute they're stuck like that. I'm okay with that. Those guys are not fun to deal with. I'm okay that they're... I'm okay that the game's early access is procced in my favor, or errored in my favor. Whew. Ow. We're almost done with this level. Once they start hightailing it, they're hightailing it. Couple last kills just for funsies. Repair and just a little bit shy. Actually, not a little bit shy. A lot of bit shy for that one. Another dash. I can afford it. But, ooh, or delicious fire rate. I could do fire rate and also like skill cooldown. Let's do that. That's actually not bad. Actually not bad. 10% better attack, or faster attack, and 10% more generous cooldowns for their abilities. And we got some really good ones, honestly. And it's also just in time. We have no benefit in like saving our stuff because now it's time for the boss battle. That's the guy that got us last time. He's a pretty long-range fella. We have a pretty long-range build. So if there was ever a time, this is the time, baby. Yeah, baby. Oop. So I still took a hit there. Oop, get up. I'm just gonna hit back, or head, yeah, wait back here. A little bit hard to see just all the bullshit happening. And this guy likes to shoot extra little projectiles at you. He's gonna aim in his general direction. He's gonna do his shotgun bullshit. Oop. Oh, right, you don't get iframes when you dodge. There's like so much other nonsense happening. It's kind of hard to tell when he's doing, oh shit. Oop. When he's doing his like little standard projectiles. The shotgun is like pretty obvious. And see what I mean? Though there's like all this extra nonsense. He's just kind of swirling around you. It's sometimes hard to tell when are the dudes that are swirling are they like part of a like an attack pattern, or if they're just there to be distracting. Actually, the extra dash was kind of not really necessary because we also have the hook. And because we have such good long range, we can just kind of hang back and just chill and vibe. Spawning in more of the dudes. We're killing a dick ton of them, but we're also damaging him a lot. Look at this little circle of like red, circle of death. Because we're hanging back more, he's less inclined to do the long range shots and doing the. Actually, no. You would think he would do the long range shots more often. Oh, shield regen. Actually, we'll take the drones. Yeah, you think he would do the long-range shot more often since we're hanging back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it hasn't stopped. Oh, there we go. It's like, oh god, I need this to stop, please. Got my little dudes are going for him, too. Kind of hard to tell where he is. I'm just kind of, oh, ow, firing in his general direction. Firing and farting in his general direction. You'd think he'd do that more often since I'm further away. Since I'm far away, I'm already out of the range for the big, like, center ability. Yeah, that's what he was spamming last time, and it was even the random projectiles, like those right there. It's very easy to miss that they're coming at you. Shooting in your general direction, am I getting you? Sir, could you please die? Maybe he can only die in the middle. That way he can, like, drop the stuff, please? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't tell me he's got like some invulnerability bullshit. There he goes. There he goes. I was gonna say, as long as he dies in a way where I can pick up the stuff he drops. That made me nervous. Whenever a boss has just an empty health bar forever like that, I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Another station to find. Cool. I know I can't afford the orange orangutan. I love these names. But I can afford any of these things. I would say give me big radius. Big loot radius. Still no new weapons. I wonder, are there no more weapons to unlock? Which would be a little surprising. Can I at least get some new dudes? Oddly enough, no. No new dudes or no, like, new ranks of dudes. Yeah, I thought for sure we'd get some rank Bs, but nothing, man. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that the pea shooter build, or not the pea shooter, the Reaper build, the turret build, or the cannon build is good. It's just kind of boring. So I'm not going to get rid of them. But what I will do is reconsider what doth Alex wants to do. We could do some kind of melee thing. But if we're going to the swamp, I think that might be the exploding guys again. So I think what I'll do is I'll say, let's do a mix. Let's do shotgun in the front. In the front. No. Shotgun in the back, party in the rear. So that's to say, yeah, shotgun, the pop gun, shotgun, and then flamethrower. Flamethrower in the front. Because I think the shotgun's a bit, that's slightly more radius, more reach. It's all pretty close range. Dive. Anybody else that's good gunner-wise? All right, so I'll get a better gunner. I really want a rank B or higher gunner, and we saw them previously is the thing. They're out there in the wild, but for whatever reason, they're not spawning anymore. And I don't know of a way to, like, remove dudes, like, clear out room. Unless it's a finite number of dudes. Maybe after a while, there's just nowhere to hire. Give me one more good gunner. And then I already have well, as good as money can hire, demolishers. This gun fella. And this guy. And this guy. Is my dog still in here? Yeah, your dog. She's a good girl. I don't know if I would put her in the gunner seat of a murder hovercraft, but she is a good doggy. Good doggy girl. So I would say probably just closest for all of them. It's all close range shenanigans. Let's try it. At the rate we're going, there's a very reasonable possibility that we might like beat this game tonight, which is to say like see all there is to see, because we're kind of powering through a bunch of this. Now that being said, we haven't gotten this one yet. We have done this one. Okay, we just did that one. We haven't done, so there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 that we've yet to unlock. But we know there's like a big one over here that's coming soon. There's a big one over here coming soon. So, I don't know. I guess it depends. You know what? Probably not in one sitting. Probably not tonight. We'll be like beating all this for the first time. But if we were to do 2 sessions, we probably would beat all there is to see in the early access part of the game so far. And we were saying not too long ago how when it comes to roguelikes and roguelites and survivors-like games and bullet hell game or bullet heaven games, it's a tricky balance. What's one of these freaking gun emplacement? It's a tricky balance between the unlock ramp takes too long and it's too grindy and it's a slog when things take too long to like build up and the meta progression is too slow. Versus kind of what we're seeing with this game, where you run out of stuff to do after 1 or 2 sessions, and then you're waiting for more development, you know, more early access stuff to be developed. It's a tricky balance to maintain. Find somewhere, that Goldilocks sweet spot where things don't feel too grindy, but you're also not unlocking things too quickly and running out of stuff to do. So this thing we're defending It's up here, and there's only a couple spots for placing stuff. I don't exactly know where the bad guys are going to be coming in from. I would guess they're coming in from from the bottom up. I mean, they could appear from over here, but more likely they're approaching from down this way. We have a lot of stuff this time around, so I will say put something there. I have some long-range fellers. And we have melee weapons, but there's no way they would reach. No way they would reach. So I'll put long-range guy there. I'll put... That's all long-range things. Yeah, for the gunners, that is. Gun. And then... Here... Do I want rocket launcher or flamethrower? Let's do rocket launcher. Alright. Gotta kill 2,500 zombies. Got a bunch of turrets set. And I get one of these things. I'll take the reaping one. It's okay. Now, do they only spawn from the bottom? They probably only spawn from the bottom. Oh, they're going to try to go through the wall. That's a little bit surprising that they're going to try that. If I see the military base start to get low on health, then we'll know they found a way around. But I think for now, this is what we're dealing with. We probably could have done a melee build for this one, because we've already kind of found a good choke point. The guys are trying to get through, and they're actually getting pretty close. Once again, they drop either 0 experience or a very, very little experience in these challenges. It's cute they're trying to go as the crow flies. A little bit of a pathfinding. Short sight. Oh, one did get through there. Yeah, these are... It's almost like a DPS check. There's one nugget of experience just there. It's like a bit of a DPS check. These levels aren't, like, that interesting. You're just kind of... You end up just kind of sitting still. That being said, they are starting to break through a little bit. They are starting to break through. We've killed over half of what we needed to kill before they finally reached. And of course, the... Oh, actually, I was gonna say, the stuff we have is doing a good job of cleansing the herd, and they thinned the herd real good, so we're right back to that same choke point. I think we got this in the bag. Look at his swag. What's in the bag? We pushed him back. Ah. A teensy bit of experience. We might get maybe one level before the level ends. Before the mission ends. Nope, that was it. Real quick one. And I don't even think there's any, like, unlocking stuff next. That was a one and done. Quick level. A quickie. A quickie and a sickie. Zombies crawling out of the ground inside of a rotten tree. That's so annoying. Turn that off. I was like, I'm gonna turn the notification off because it happens every time. It's been removed. So, also check something out for me, please. There's a tree that attacked. Oh, we got treants. Well, we have flamethrowers. We got flamethrowers, baby. I am still woefully under-equipped for the metals. The next big upgrade. Also, not a lot of flames. Or fuels. Flames. Fuels. Now we get the rank B boys, dude. Now we got that shit. Alright, alright. So, I think I will... Oh, we have something new, by the way. A scientist. Do I have new weapons? Not yet, but maybe we will soon. Not yet, but maybe we will soon. That's exciting. I hope I don't have to, like, remove stuff from salvage before I have access to those. Can I? So you can scrap unwanted weapons to get some raw resources out of them. Since I have a bunch of extra low-ranking gunners and demolition specialists, can I scrap them? Can I toss them in the wood chipper? I guess not. I guess not. So I'll get the rank B demo fella and 2 rank B guns. Which won't... Oh, is that where we're going? I see it's like a... Was that always open? I actually can't remember if that was always open. They were talking about trees attacking people. I wonder if that's premonition in some way. So I'll stick with this current loadout. Shotgun and flamethrower, but what I will do is for one of the gunners... No, both of the gunners... replace them with rank B boys and one of the demo fellers. And they rank B demo. B emoji demo. One, well, of course, we still have one guy that's just the basic fellow, that's fine. So let's give this build a proper attempt then. That last one was kind of a one and done. Fighting a tree boss. I'm telling you, man, flamethrowers against tree bosses, I think it just makes sense. Would not shock me if close range would work decently here. Not gonna fuck with the grinders, but I will maybe fuck with the reaping. Do I want to go for the invisibility one? That's for 3 seconds. So it's essentially a 13-second cooldown. And of course, that gets better. You know, why the hell not? I've never tried it. Try something different. Once again, a part of me wishes I could activate it when I want to versus having it go on a timer, but it's fine. So right now, it's probably not that exciting, but it will presumably get better. So that was a fortuitous explosion. As we level it, that is, it'll get better. It's kind of funny when you go invisible, those zombies are like, oh fuck, where do we go, Jesus? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try melee this time, because sure enough, the swamp means we got those fucking dudes. The zombie friends were great. Holy moly, way better than the Trones. I'll go ahead and max out invisibility first. But yeah, those zombie friends were killer. Those were so good. So good. The big blow and then the big suck. That's me. Blowing and sucking. It's like my time in college all over again. I know. I'm always bragging about my slutty college years. I can't help it. Oh, that guy he still shoots me. The projectile guys can still get you. The melee guys cannot. Ow. Ow. Powerball. Ooh, that sounds fun. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and invest in that just because it sounds funny, but I still want the invisible one ranked up fully. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong way. Okay, that is kind of funny. I do like the bouncy boy. That is kind of silly. Nice. A bit more damage than I would have preferred. Getting a lot of scrap. Huge fucking payout for this first level. That is if I can survive another 30 seconds, but I think we will. Explosion there. Yeah. Oh, I was hoping invisibility would pop up again. I guess we'll go more balls. Goodness gracious, great balls. I mean, I guess they are a fire as well. 10 seconds. Can I survive 10 seconds? The answer is, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of getting fucked up a little bit, though. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Took big damage, but got thick, girthy, throbbing payout on that one. So more damage. And I suppose more damage. Twist my arm. Twist my penis. I'll go more damage. I think I'll stick with that for now. Please no escort. Escort makes me scared. Every time I see it, it makes me afraid. Probably rescue then. We have. I don't know if we have much need for more plastic. But I have many needs for more metals. True does. Sometimes in the UI you have to click and hold to make your selection. Other times it's a single click. In this particular, not this UI, but the one where you're selecting your mission, that's a single click one. I wish it was all click and hold. Like, really make sure. Balls are flying. And slightly erratic. Erotic? No, erratic. But, like, I think it's good. It's a little bit distracting. It's a little bit busy. I'm flattered they're moving so much. I almost wish they wouldn't be quite so all over the place, but it does make them very effective. It kind of makes things a little bit hard to see what's going on. Oh my god. Range guys, not so good. Ah. Oh, didn't actually get it. And there we go. We got the first one. First of 3. I think I'll do the first 2 real quick and then explore around a little bit. The third one last. Let's knock out invisibility. To be honest, it's alright. Invisibility is really nice for capping these little bonus points. And also good for dealing with the explosive fellas. But it's weird that the range guys can see through your invisibility. Kind of limits its usefulness. Or at least sometimes. Sometimes they can see through it. Like right there, they were not trying to fire me, but although earlier they were sniping me with the greatest of ease. If I should have just gone all in on flamethrowers, because when I tried it last time, I ended up regretting it at the end. I don't know if I would have the same regretty spaghetti. Maybe it wouldn't be the same this time. Ooh boy, that's... Oh my fucking god, they are just shitting directly in my open bottle. I think we gotta end this a little bit earlier than I was hoping to. They are popping right the fuck off. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Okay, we're good, we're good. Got a new weapon, by the way, my first in a while. Grasshopper. Big damage. Oof, and not as girthy of a payout. I'm gonna hope that that will be a good investment. The better cooldowns for our special abilities. Cleanse. This house is clean. Barrel, adrenaline. Adrenaline is good. Adrenaline is good. The barrel one's just okay. Zombie farts are good too. Yeah, I'll take the adrenaline. That's good. Look at that quick kill. Instant. I'm surprised that the special ability isn't causing the barrels to pop. I'm grateful they don't, because I'd rather be a little bit more in control for when they poop out. Yeah. Level. Yep. Invisibility and invincibility would be an interesting one to proc into. It's cute when you're invisible. They just kind of, they don't know what to do. They get so scared. They get so nervous. I'm not, it's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Me when I'm dancing at a wedding. I don't know what to do with my hands. Ugh. White guy dance moves. So in a way, the invisibility one is kind of like, almost just like an enemy stun, basically. It probably doesn't work on boss battles, if I had to guess. I guess it works with some abilities, like the gargoyle one where he's like aiming at you. It would probably help with that one at least. Set that off. Decent damage. I wish the explosions for the barrels had a greater radius. Explosions are pretty unimpressive. I mean, the damage is nice. It's just I wish the radius was bigger. Same with the there's that special ability where you spawn your own barrels. It's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing as the ones we see in the overworld. Their damage is nice, and they can't hurt us, which is nice. But yeah, the explosion radius leaves something to be desired. At least they spawn fairly quickly when you have the one for the ability. It's like once every 5 seconds, which is pretty good. Ow. Oh my god, the range fellas and the explosive fellas. Unfortunate combination. 500 dudes left to moid. I think we've done all the cash. The cash finds. Oh, zombie boys. I would say max out the adrenaline, but the zombie boys might really be a deal maker. A deal creator. The opposite of a deal breaker. Deal fixer. Fixer upper. 400 dudes left. 400 naked cowboys. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, I've never seen... Oh, actually, no, we have seen this guy. That's the evil version of the zombie friend. So now that's turning into just a standard zombie archetype, I think. Not terribly surprising. Play my cards right, we'll get that as an ability of our own pretty soon. Yowza! Alright. 146 left. I'm gonna get one more level for this level before the mission concludes. But I don't think that's happening. But yeah, 20 kills left. Yeah. And unfortunately, I've yet to see it in this game. Some survivors-like games have the thing where it's like, here's the big suck, here's the vacuum that slurps up all the stuff in the overworld that you missed. We haven't seen those yet. Doesn't mean they don't exist, but we've never seen them. Oh, I'm just a little bit shy on that one. I would actually consider the shield just because I'm really getting fucked up, or maybe movement. I will take fast. Oh shit. Dash drops the goo to slow them down. It's tempting. It just doesn't. I don't know, man. It's not, the issue is the exploding guys, which move so quick. I'm not sure how much it slows them down. I wish it would tell us the percentage. Like, what is the percent with which it slows? I'm not sure if it's enough. I think I'm just gonna hold off. And of course, there's still the range guys. The range guys, of course, wouldn't give a shit. Destroy the nests. That's what we're doing. All right. Load me up, Big Daddy. There's the big boys or the repairs. I'll take the big guy. There's 3 nesties. And these balls are so distracting. They're effective. They're effective. I won't deny. Dude, our damage is crazy. We're slurping these nests like it's no one's business. Same thing as earlier. I'll get the first 2 quickly and then explore around for the third one before I drop the third one. Oh shit! Oh! I'm getting slurped and glurped. This middle one's a little bit more healthy. Oh boy! A lot happening back there. Oh mama! Do a little bit of damage, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do a little drive-by. See if there's other resource bonuses to snag. Like, oh my god, there's a huge trove. Treasure trove. It is just beautiful. Oh my god, that's just what I was hoping to see. Another one. This, of course, just a standard scrap heap, but I'll still take it. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe it's just a... Maybe it depends. Okay, no, it's always scrap. And it's a treasure chest like that. It makes sense if it was, like, depending on the level you're doing, but it's always the same. Yeah. Multiple skill cooldown? Interesting. Skill cooldown. Weird to see 2 of them. What if that's intentional? I guess he could get it twice is the idea. That's kind of odd to see. Ow. I mean, that is good, though. I mean, I'm glad that that's a thing. It's just weird, yeah, to see 2 of them. I might want to get the show on the road pretty quickly. Because we do know that there is that bonus timer. We'll start ticking down pretty soon here. It's just as well. We've seen there is to see. Get the fuck out of here. Get that range, guys. Get him out of here. You're out of here. You're out. Otherwise. Ow. Ooh, I'm getting pretty low in health, and I was not appreciating that until now. I'm appreciating it now, though. Let's just fucking shit in his ass. Big damage. Big damage. The green guys sometimes make me nervous. Oh, no, am I dead? I'm fucking dead. Oh, no. That's fine. Unfortunate. We got some cool new weapons to potentially experiment with. So we got this thing. We need a scientist. Bouncing plasma balls. More balls. And then welcome back to another episode of Ow My Balls. So I will get 1 scientist friend. Bam. Also a gunman. That's very good. Bam. I can buy multiple, but I can only have 1 affixed to our fella. Oh wait, hold on. Did I not buy it? Am I a doofus? Salvage. There, no, it's there. It's there. Okay, it's just I had to page over. So yeah, still quite a ways from being able to afford that one. So yeah, so I could buy more of these guys, but I need more. But and that's the thing too. You can set anyone to be a gun for any kind of weapon, but to get the benefit for it, to get the most efficiency out of it, you want to make sure there's a match with their specialization. So out front, have the science fella. And I don't know. It fires the bouncing balls, which is, I guess, like medium range. It could be long range, it could be close range. We'll call it medium. Do I just do 3 flamethrowers, man? I kind of wanted to do 3 flamethrowers because we were doing so good with the all flamethrower build earlier. So I want to try out the new one for sure, but we did the all 3 flamethrower build earlier. It was a great time. We died to the boss because the boss was long range, but this guy might be a short range boss. So I'm willing to mix it up a little bit. Do a little freaky deaky. So I would say Science Man. It'd be the one, obviously. Actually, are there any... You know what? Yeah, if there were any B rank... Oh, yeah, there's the one there. If there were 2 more B rank demo boys. Any B rank demo boys. There's one. I'll get you. Not much else. I'm a job creator. I'm hiring all these dudes. I'm a job creator. You should give me the fucking stimulus or whatever the bullshit is. Still a good bonus. Still a good upgrade overall. I'm curious to see how the bouncing ball fella goes. For this one, I would say most powerful, strongest. Otherwise, closest. Yeah. All close. All close, no breaks. This is a pretty substantial increase in difficulty, though. We were really flying for a while there, but now we're hitting some speed bumps. So, yeah, I think my concerns about running out of stuff to do and see is starting to go away a little bit here. Telekinetically tossed to other zombies. That sounds weird, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh my god, the balls are so bouncy. I mean, I know they're bouncy. And of course, that would potentially scale, well, I don't know, maybe not scale well, but just be a fun mix. Fun match, rather, with the, the Jerry Lee Lewis, goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. The trait, that is. They're weird. They're weird bouncy ball fellas, I'll give you that. Should I just gone all flamethrower? Whoa! Oh, that was the telekinetic thing. Yeah. The zombie toss. Hey, do the zombie toss. Hey, what's up, Will? That Voidling Bound game. Yeah. I was actually pretty impressed. I was pretty impressed by it. I don't do a lot of, like, creature collector games. I don't do a lot of the creature collector, you know, Pokemon kinds of deals. And it was quite different than Pokemon for many reasons. But no, I was actually kind of vibing with it. It was really cool. It was really cool, and I'd like to play it again. There's not a ton of dudes. There's not a ton of pokes, or, you know, voidlings. There's not a ton of like monsters. But so there's 9 types. You know, in Pokemon there's 151 obviously in the starting generation. So in the starting generation of the game, it's 100. It's 9 types of voidlings, but you do within those 9 is a dick ton of variety. So it's quite a lot to do and see. So I was pretty impressed, and I only barely scratched the surface. I played for like 4 hours, had a great time, and now I'm like, dude, I kind of want more. I want more where that came from. So I was really impressed. I think Meerkat pointed out that it was a little bit more Digimon than Pokemon, in the way the fellows that are designed and the way the game kind of flows. I actually never played into the Digimon games, nor did I ever watch the anime. I never did Jack Dick with Digimon, so I kind of missed out. And I also never did much with Pokemon. I played Pokemon Red and Blue quite a bit, and I played Gold Silver a decent bit too, but then after that I kind of checked out and never really followed up from there. There's plenty I never did get to see. Ooh, a new flamethrower? Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Yes, Spore meets Risk of Rain. I would say Spore... The Risk of Rain 2 vibes are, I would say, limited to the presentation. It doesn't really play like Risk of Rain, but graphically it looks like Risk of Rain 2 specifically. Yeah, it's like Spore, some Digimon, Pokemon, and just action RPG. But yeah, very good. Very cool little game. I was very much enjoying myself. And I get the hype. I understand why the game had like a lot of excitement behind it. It's good. It's very good. I'm tempted to save my stuff so I can just go big into damage next time. Or I'll do fire rate. Why the hell not? Because yeah, the demo for that game did exceptionally well on Steam. It had, like, people don't review demos very often on Steam. Like, it's just, you're less compelled to, I think, just in general. But on Steam, the demo for Voidling Bound had like 1,000+ reviews, and it was the overwhelmingly positive category or rating of it. So it's like, well, damn, that was what caught my eye. Because at first I was like, I don't know, I don't do a lot of these kinds of games, so maybe I will, maybe I won't, whatever. But yeah, once I like kind of saw the reception and like just saw the game itself just look solid, I was like, you know, let's give the old college a try. Weird little bug here. I can't seem to click anything else. It's kind of weird. I mean, doing the defend is fine. It'd be nice to be able to select. Usually you can. I can click nothing. The game seems to think I have a one-track option. That's my only option. Guess we'll just do it. Guess we'll just do it, man. Hopefully the game's not going to crash, but should be okay. More balls. OT remake. It had been rumored. It had been rumored. I mean, I'm encouraged and I'm interested. I mean, Ocarina of Time is my favorite Zelda game. So, I mean, I'm down. You know, I'm down. But, I don't know. Did Ocarina of Time need to be remade? That's where I'm like... I'm not going to be a naysayer. I'm not going to be like, ew, lame, because it's my favorite Zelda game. Of course I'm going to buy it. Of course I'm going to try it. Like, of course. But do we need an OOT remake? What's the word? I console myself by... maybe this is cope. Maybe this is copium. You know, a lot of times when an announcement like that happens, the naysayers might say, oh man, I'd rather they put those resources into making a new game. Instead of remastering or remaking old games, just make new ones. Like, that's more exciting. And I like to think that those two things aren't mutually exclusive. I like to think that there's also a team working on the new shit. Oh shit, I gotta get those guys. I like to think there's also a team working on the new shit. And that these two teams aren't cannibalizing each other, that they're not pulling resources away from each other. Knowing Nintendo, that's probably a safe bet. But is it a guaranteed bet? It's not a guaranteed bet. So that's where I'm like a little bit... It's like a small little voice in the back of my head that says, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I can't... I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited. I'd be a dumbass, fucking bald-faced ass liar if I were to say I wasn't excited to just see what they do with it. It's a remake, and I guess it's the first time they've done like a remake of a 3D Zelda game. You know, they did the remake of Link's Awakening, the Game Boy game. They did a remake of Link's Awakening, the Game Boy game, on the Switch 1. And I haven't played it, but I've heard it's very, very good. But you could argue that that's maybe more of a remaster than it is a remake. Remake usually implies like they really retooled it. I mean, it was a visual overhaul, obviously, big visual overhaul for the Switch version of Link's Awakening. But it really it plays the same. It really does play the same. I mean, it's on a bigger screen. And the graphics are, of course, enormously improved. I mean, I like the sprite work of Link's Awakening, but Link's Awakening is a small game because it's on the Game Boy, obviously. And I think they did add some new content, so it wasn't like just a copy paste. But it still plays very familiar. Whereas when it's a remake, they could potentially retool a bunch of shit. And I point to the RE4 remake, the remake of RE4. That's a classic example of a game that really, let's be real, had no business being remade. The game wasn't that old. The original wasn't that old. And the original was a landmark game. I would say it's one of the best games ever made. Did they need to remake that game? No. Am I glad that they did? Actually, yeah, I kind of am, because it introduced a whole new generation to the game. And I've yet to play it, but the remake for RE4 is apparently incredible. Like, apparently it's just incredible, and it is like, it's able to match the greatness of the original. Maybe even maybe even surpass it. So I'm, even though I'm kind of like, it's not a huge priority for me. It's not like, it's the thing I'm not looking forward to the most. The thing I'm looking forward to the most right now, as far as Switch 2 confirmed stuff, is the new Star Fox game. That's like, oh mama. And let's be real, that's also a remake. Let's be real. That's a remake / reboot. So fuck my ass. I guess it's remake central right now, right? Oh man. And you're right, there's the OOT remake. You could make the argument that's closer to a remaster. I think that one was kind of a, well, I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about like the behind the scenes. Did they have to redo a bunch of shit when which is to say like recode a bunch of stuff when they did the 3DS remaster, or did they have to build it back up from the ground up? Because there's, you know, I've played the remaster on the 3DS, and it's kind of pretty different in some ways. It plays very familiar. You know, when you look at it like side by side with the original, it's like, yeah, it's the original but remastered and pretty visuals, but it like handles differently. There's like certain mechanics that feel a little different, and like the jumping and some of like the, I don't know, the way you roll around, like there's just little bits that just feel like it was kind of done from scratch and not just a copy paste. So that one's like kind of in the middle. But yeah, it kind of is a remake, but also kind of remaster. I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts announcement was surprising. For years, of course, we all remember that Kingdom Hearts for years was, I guess I'm doing another defense, was a PlayStation exclusive, PS2, PS3 exclusive. And a lot of us Nintendo enjoyers would sometimes see Kingdom Hearts and go, damn, that game looks sick as hell, but ain't no way that's gonna get ported to Nintendo consoles, and it didn't for a long fucking time. But of course, you know, there's the collections on, oh, they're down here. There's the collections, the Kingdom Hearts collections on Steam and Epic Games Store. I guess specifically Epic Games Store. But yeah, you know, they of course have started to port it around to other places, Square Enix, that is. And presumably, I guess also Xbox, so I guess I haven't looked. So it is kind of unusual, but at the same time, maybe not that out of pocket. Maybe like this is a sign that Square Enix is trying to, you know, branch out a little bit more. So yeah, I'm with you, Whale. It wasn't what I was expecting, but when I think more about it, I go, yeah, I kind of see it. I don't know if it's like, if Square Enix is, if there was like exclusivity licenses or deals that have expired and now they're allowed to go to other consoles other than Sony, you know, PlayStation, that kind of thing, or if they've just never wanted to and they're just opening up their horizons. I don't know. I don't know why it was Sony exclusive for so long, at least for the main games. Of course, there was the DS or 3DS games. There was a couple spin-off games that went elsewhere. But yeah, for the mainline games, it really was PlayStation only for quite some time. A lot of third party. Yeah, I mean that was for better for worse a big focus of that Nintendo Direct, was that like here's a dick ton of third-party ports that are happening, which, you know, is not as exciting if you're like me and you already have, you know, you have a PC, you have other ways to play 99 out of 100 of those games. I mean, of course, some of them are truly console exclusive, but a bunch of them are on PC, a lot of them are on Epic Games Store, so there's other options. I'm gonna abandon this, by the way, so I can get more of the stuff. It's like they're not gonna kill them in the time lapse, so I can get the stuff here. Any other resources? I'm looking for more. There we go. Oh, there was one down there. I wanted it. So yeah, on the one hand, so much of that presentation was third-party games, and for people like me, it doesn't really affect me too much. But I'm happy for Switch 2 owners that, yeah, don't have a gaming PC or don't have a PS4 or an Xbox or, you know, what have you. If Switch 2 is their main platform, there's so much more opening for them. Because, Whale, you probably remember back in the day when you were on just PS2 or just GameCube or just Xbox, you were kind of locked out of a lot of great games. If you only had a GameCube, you were kind of fucked if you wanted to play Halo. If you only had a PS2, you were kind of shit out of luck if you wanted to play Mario. So, well, now some of that is still a walled garden. Obviously, Nintendo is not letting their stuff get out. But generally, though, for a lot of non-first-party developed platforms, or franchises rather, yeah, it's easier than ever to get into some of these series, which is really nice to see. OT remake and the redead. Oh my fucking god, yeah. The fucking Shadow Temple. Oh man, the Shadow Temple in like full ass remake HD. Now here's the question. Are we gonna get Ganondorf red puke or green puke when you fucking smite his penis in the final confrontation? You know, before you have to escape the castle and before you fight with Ganon. When he goes, because in the 1.0, the original OG, at least US at least US release. I don't know about the PAL region, but the US region, they got the red puke. He fucking barfs up blood. Rated E, by the way. I remember my brother and I, we first saw that, we were like, oh my god, did he just fucking puke up blood? Jesus, can you imagine? What the fuck? I mean, we hit him a couple times, but like, calm down, Ganondorf. What the hell? But then with later re-releases and later tweaked versions, you know, the like, later ports, Green Blood, or Green Puke, just kidding, Green Puke. Not scary. Yo, what's up, Anthony? That's right, there's Diablo 2. Yeah, that's a fucking wild one. The idea of being able to play Diablo 2 and Diablo, I guess 4 also, well, I don't know about 4, but definitely 2 and 3 playable on a Nintendo console. If you would have told me 10 years ago that you were going to be able to play Diablo on a Nintendo console, I would have told you to get your dick out of your ass, because like what nonsense are you saying? But yeah, that's fucking wild, man. And actually, I don't know about 2, but I do know that with 3, 2 of course was developed as a PC game first, so console portifying 2 is a little bit tricky. I think they did a good job based on what I've seen. I've seen people screen the console port, so consoleifying Diablo 2 is a little bit tricky. But say what you will about Diablo 3, I will say I think it works really well as a console game, because you get like the dodge button in Diablo 3. Like there's things you get in the console version you kind of missed out on in the PC version. Still prefer PC, but still I've seen enough of like how the different versions play. I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of get it now. I kind of get it. Steam Deck, yeah, I'm with you, Anthony. And of course, I'm sure you saw the news, right? That they just went up like big time in price. Yeah, exactly. Ugh, fucking miserable, just unpleasant, awful and shitty, and an unfortunate reality of our socioeconomic situation. Unfortunately, so much of it could have been avoided. I don't want to get political pants over here, but as we all know, the powers that be are very hunky-dory about it, and people like Anthony and I have to just suffer the consequences, unfortunately. Unfortunate, man, unfortunate. Yeah, that was genuinely a surprise. I'm with you. Love D2 back in there. That's right, baby. That's right. Play some Valheim. There you go, man. Anthony, what was your favorite class in D2, and why was it Necromancer? I'm just kidding. You can say anything. I'm not gonna judge. Necromancer was my favorite. It was Necromancer was number 1, then Paladin was second favorite. Necromancer was the only class I could like solo all the way through normal, nightmare, and hell difficulty completely by myself. If I wanted to do anything in like hell difficulty, basically I had to play online and play with homies, or randos online at least. But yeah, in the good old days, that Necromancer is the only one I could solo completely. And of course, that's because I didn't grind. Like I didn't like grind the like the late game stuff to like I didn't like do bail runs to get the sets or to get the I didn't try for like specific rune words. I was just fucking around, but just fucking around, I was able to find builds that allowed me to solo all the way through hell. It took a while because Necromancer is kind of a slow class, but well, it is if you play Summonmancer, which is what I play. But yeah, Necromancer, it's also just a cool ass vibe. I just fucking love it. Fucking skeleton army. Some good shit. Ow. We're playing SCAD, by the way. It stands for Secure or Scavenge. Secure, Scavenge, or no, Secure, Craft, and Defend. Or Scavenge, Craft, and Demolish? Or Destroy? I don't know. It's an acronym. I can't remember I don't know what it all stands for, but it's a pretty cool little roguelike. We got a hovercraft. There's a bunch of guns on it. You get to switch it out, get cool abilities, get resources, kill bad guys. I am Bender, insert gird. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's a big guy. I don't like that. There's a lot happening right now. Oh my god. Also, the zombie toss ability keeps looking so weird. The way we like slurp and they become huge and then launch is very funny. Shield regen would be kind of neat. Turret fire rate also neat. I'm gonna say give me the zombie farts. Bigger and more potent zombie fartulations, please. Now we have so much damage on the flamethrowers. We just kill the explosive guys instantly, which is great because the explosive guys were a real issue for the longest time, but now we just kind of one-shot their asses. We're no more getting pushed around by those guys, those assholes. No more, Mr. Nice Hovercraft. Is this gonna be a dead end? Yes it is. I can tell. I don't think the launch is an instant kill, but it's a shit ton of damage. A lot of damage, and it makes them sad. And to that I say, good. I want them to be sad. I want the zombie to be sad. And ideally, not alive. Apologies to any zombies that hear that, listening to the stream right now. If you're a zombie and you're offended by that, sorry, but I'm just speaking the truth. I'm saying what we're all afraid to say. Subscribe to my podcast. Subscribe to my Substack. More damage, yeah, obviously more damage. Is it even to be considered? Is it even a question? It was Necromancer. I knew you were one of the cool ones, Anthony. I knew you were one of the real ones. Lord of Destruction, baby. Yeah, man. Honestly, Anthony, if I'm gun to my head and say, Alex, what's the game you've played the most in your entire life? It might have to be Diablo 2. Mother Nature. It might have to be Diablo 2. And it's not even that I played it for like months and months and months. Like I would go through periods of time where I'd play it for like a decent bit. I'd play it for a decent bit, like for like a few weeks or for a month even maybe, and then put it back down and play something. Oh man, we need better speed. I need better speed for this guy. Shit, in trouble. I don't know if we're getting a kill on this guy. That's fine. That's fine. Come back for another round. Oop. Yeah, not happening. More speed. I mean, he's definitely close range, but we need more speed. I should have done some speed upgrades. Now we know. But no, just to kind of complete the thought, yeah, Diablo 2 might be the game I've played the most. I never like just mainlined it for like months or years, but it's a game I would just come back to every so often. Just always come back to that game every so often and play it like a decent bit for like a few weeks or for a month or two. And it's been out for a long time, and I'm an old, aging graybeard of a gamer, so I've just been back to it a bunch. And I know it decently well, like I know the game reasonably well. So, like, I'm not an expert, obviously. And again, I never did bail runs. I never took a character to level 99. I couldn't be arsed. But yeah, like, just play all the way as far as I could go, or at least beat hell difficulty if possible. Love it, man. Love it. And of course, this was back in the days before you had launchers that would track your gameplay hours. So I truly have no idea how many hours I spent on that game. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I don't want to know. We got the... Oh, it's not a flamethrower. It's a... Oh, no, we got both. We got flamethrower and rocket launcher, dude. Sick. And say, do I have... So I have 2 demo boys. Right, so these are the only two good demo fellas I have. So I'll get that one for surezies. There's another science fellow. I think I might not do the balls one just yet. I think I might not go all balls deep, balls in. Oh, by the way, I've got so much fuel. So much fuel. So now I can do, I mean, so many of these things. I would say definitely wrap up these. And I can't actually, I could afford a reroll. Oh, more pick options for the skill. Yeah, these would be good too. But yeah, these are good for more easier resource and scrap acquisition. So good for just making the builds more bountiful. But these ultimately will be helpful for making giving us better options, more options at least. Salvage, craft, and destroy. Thank you, Will. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're saying World of Warcraft is. I gotcha. But D2 is still up there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I have a number of homies where, like, for them, it's not even a question. It's Diablo. It's Warcraft. World of Warcraft, for sure. So, yeah, I've heard that from a number of homies as well. So, I mean, rocket launcher is pretty neat. We could do 2 of each. Do I want to do 2 of each? Should be used by Demolisher. Let's do 2. Let's do, yeah. 2. Oh, I need more plastic. That's an unexpected situation. I've never ran out of plastic before. I'm going to see if I salvage this guy. Do I get a little bit of plastic? Oh, only a little bit. Only a little. That was one of the old rocket launchers that I have no use for. So in that case, I can't go 2 and 2, but we can still like get pretty freaky deaky. So what I would definitely do is say, for sure, the flamethrowers, like the big flamethrowers, and put them in front. Big flamethrowers in front. Big rocket launcher. Big fucking rocket launcher. You know what? Like, I'm tempted to just to just try to throw another couple old flamethrowers into the wood chipper. But I have 3 flamethrowers. Didn't I have 4 of them? Yeah, probably something like that. I'm desperate enough. I'm desperate enough to see. So it does cost some plastic for some of these. I'm definitely not. Oh yeah, these are the originals. Okay. So I would say, I don't want to get rid of the shotgun just yet. One more. Feeding my rocket launcher addiction. All right. Was that unnecessary? Was it even a poor idea? Was it even a bad idea? Maybe, but we got to go all in, man. We got to go in. This also might be my last one, just because it's getting kind of late. And for a moment, it was looking like we might be able to like completely one-shot this game in a single sitting, but nah, that's not happening. It's getting pretty late. So this will probably be my last run, but this has been a lot of fun. This was a really fun time. Deeply enjoyable. Oh, actually, we need, if possible, one more good demolisher. There was a rank B demolisher, B emoji demolisher. There is not. Actually, even if there was, I wouldn't be able to afford it. I'm down a single medal, and I would just sell like a shotgun to be able to afford it. But still, what a tease. That's fine. That's fine. Still good. You still get a rank C in there. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. High level raider. Oh, there you go, man. Some of the first bosses and raids back in the day. That's awesome, man. But I got burnt out after a while. Yeah. Burnout is real when it comes to the MMOs. I have a number of friends where they all grew up together playing World of Warcraft. They all like went to middle school and high school at the time that was popping off, in college, and that was like how they all, like, that was their whole friend group. That's how they all lived nearby each other. Obviously, they were friends beforehand, but that was the thing that like really bound them together. And that's a special game for a lot of people, obviously, but it's a special game when you have that kind of intrinsic bond with like your friends and like and I don't know, like when you like, it's like a coming of age experience, I think, for them. And it's a game that's very special to them. And even then, this friend group I've described, they've burnt out on World of Warcraft probably like a dozen times, only to come back, you know, maybe 6 months later, and they all just they dive back in, and then for one reason or another bounce off of it because the raid was too hard, or you know, there's other real life responsibilities. Sometimes it's hard to balance everything, but it keeps drawing them back in, and I get it. Even though it's not my kind of game, even though it's not something that I can like personally identify with, I can appreciate it. I can appreciate from afar like what the game means to them. But the burnout's real, man. I mean, that game, that's a hard game to just kind of play casually. To really get into it, to really play it, it does require some form of dedication. Like some real dedication for sure. I respect it, man. Maybe chase the nostalgia a little bit. Yeah, that's fair too. The zombie toss was actually quite good. Flamethrower and rocket launcher. But this time, I can't just go all in on defense. I gotta go decently in on movement. Decently in on movement. Movement speed, that is, specifically. There might be a movement upgrade that is intrinsic to getting a hovercraft upgrade, but that's going to be a while because we keep spending a lot of resources on cool new weapons. This is explosive. It's deliciously and decadently explosive. I don't think the splash damage hurts us. I think it just hurts the baddies. I think. It's hard to balance even just casually chilling. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. They change a lot. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with too. I think that's the thing. It's like that's like a whole other additional component to it, is like when there's changes and there's rebalancings, and of course new expansions. I mean, it's not just a casual like, oh, let me play the game. It's like, no, you have to do your homework. And if you're doing raids, like, man, you got to be like on time for the raids with the homies. You got to be at your computer. You have to make sure everything's up to speed, up to snuff. Your internet's good. You got to make sure that, you know, you don't have to use the restroom. You don't have to take the dog out mid-raid. Just there's all this stuff. There's all this shit to it that I don't say shit to mean like it's bad, but there's just all this shit that you have to deal with on top of playing the game, which is sometimes quite hard, as I'm sure you know, Anthony, you of all people. I'm sure you understand. It's like, yeah, that shit it's not an easy game, man. But at the same time, there's probably nothing like it. The experiences you had playing WoW back in the day, and playing with your guilds and playing with your groups, probably is something that I don't mean to sound like, you know, like fatalistic here, but that's probably something that's really hard to replicate otherwise. I don't want to say like you'll never have that experience again in your life, because that's like sounds very negative, but like that's probably a hard situation or a hard kind of experience to replicate. And, you know, there are other MMOs, obviously. There's other MMOs, of course. I'll take the, you know, Far Cloud was just okay last time. It does slice through a bunch of stuff. Thinking about the boss, though, it's pretty close range. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Good for defense when things get spicy. But oh, I never got to the central thing. Anyway, though, yeah, just to complete the thought, there's other MMOs out there. There's other multiplayer games where you have to like bound together with the homies and like strategize like that. Like that's the kind of thing that you'll never experience otherwise. But I'm thinking about, like, you know, it was before social media was huge, you know, back in the day of World of Warcraft, Cataclysm, and some of these other expansions that were huge. You know, social media wasn't what it was, and I understand also that when it comes to modern World of Warcraft, the whole like boost mechanic where you can buy the potions and you drink the potions and it like juices you up to be like level 20 or level 40, which is great if you're a new player when you play with your existing friends that have already been playing a bunch, and you want to, like, instead of power level, you want to just like jump up to where they are. I understand that's nice for some folks, but there's, you know, some of those modern conveniences take away from some of that experience. So it's just a different world now. It's a different world now, and I guess it was probably the discovery too, right? It's like a new expansion. What's it gonna be? Oh fuck! It's like it's new and it's exciting and it's weird. And yeah, before World of Warcraft, there of course was EverQuest. There was Ultima. You know, there was other MMOs, but man, WoW kind of did rewrite the game a little. So I bet being in the thick of that and being young and having free time, I bet that was really, really special. Like, you know, I can go back and play Ocarina of Time. I can go back and play Mario. I can experience it just as I did. I mean, I'm older now, and, you know, it's maybe not exactly as I did, but overall, it's pretty much the same experience. But, like, you fire up WoW now, even a WoW Classic, it's just not quite the same, I think. At least this is, I'm just parroting back what people have said, from what I've heard from others. But I can understand where, yeah, it's a different ballgame now. It's a time sink, yeah, for sure. People had jobs and kids, man. How did they manage that, man? What the hell? How do you still have a life? How do you still have a social life? And a spouse? Like, yeah, oh man, that's tough. I mean, I'll be the first to admit, balancing the stream and real life responsibilities is at times a little bit tricky. But that's the thing, though. If I need to cancel a stream, you know, I never get any. There's no down. So there's no one dependent on me, you know, community-wise. If I have to cancel a stream or reschedule something, it's not like, oh no, everything falls apart if Alex isn't online. Whereas, yeah, with the WoW raids, it's like, yeah, you know, if the healers, well, no, you're not gonna have just one healer, obviously. But yeah, if your healer's offline or is late to the raid or what have you, then it's like, well, that kind of throws everything for a loop. So yeah, like the responsibility, a shared responsibility is huge. So we got that first one. I'm gonna go around and collect some extra stuff. I'm getting slapped around more than I want to. I'll be the first to admit there are times where I'm you know, I start my stream and I'm a little bit tired and I'm thinking, I don't know, should I cancel the stream? Whatever. But then once I get going, 99 times out of 100, I'm doing great. So I don't mind it. But yeah, there are times where it's, you know, there's other responsibilities. Like, oh, do I want to go out with the friends that they invited me to on the Sunday night thing? Or do I want to stick with my Sunday co-op stream commitments with the homies? You know, those kinds of situations inevitably happen, of course. You know, I made the rule to myself years ago, especially when Gracie and I started getting serious, that I would never let the stream stuff get in the way of getting to hang out with her. So if, you know, if there's a question of like she wants to do something or she needs help with something, she will always be a higher priority. Like family and that kind of stuff will always be a higher priority, obviously. But yeah, as far as other, you know, other competing interests, it's like, well, yeah, I want to do, you know, friend hangouts, or I want to do, you know, or go to a concert, go to a convention, blah blah blah. So you know, that's on my mind sometimes. But generally speaking, though, no, I never feel pressured. I never feel like, oh shit, I can't. I have to do that. No, it's no issue if I have to move things around a little bit. So even though this is like a load balancing act that happens, rarely does that load balance act ever become detrimental or feel like a, you know, like there's some tremendous downsides to it. At the level, the repair might be nice, but I think if I invest enough into speed, we won't need it. But the Beyblades, like how it reaches for the toss, even like real far away, is really nice. Let's get back to the main objective. I think the timer's gonna start counting down pretty soon here, so let's hit it before they start getting us. I'm definitely feeling the difficulty increase, but okay, there's the timer. I think we're okay. We got 20 seconds. They're pooping out of this thing, but I'm pooping in to them with rockets. 10 seconds. We're past the halfway point. I think we got this. We got this, man. Tax return, that's exciting, Will. Hell yeah, man. Happy tax return day to you, my man. Guild Wars 2 is good. That's good. Yeah, I've always heard that Guild Wars 2 is a really good, maybe not competitor to WoW, because I know it came out not too long after WoW, or yeah, I guess around maybe a little bit after WoW, but like was kind of a not a direct competitor, but like an alternative to WoW that, like Will said, was less demanding of your time, a little bit more reasonable as far as what it demanded of the players. Probably more akin to something like Diablo, honestly, than something like WoW. But we're not doing as much damage. Or I could actually, I can't do the extra dash. What do I have right now? I have the fart cloud, I have the Beyblades, I have the throws. Let's do this one. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, I mean, even before we got married, it was like, in my mind, I was like, you know, just make sure I have my, not even my priority straight, but kind of have like rules I established for myself. Gracie had never once like played that card and said like, how dare you play games? Like, she's never played that card. She's always been very encouraging with the streams. She might not necessarily understand, like, she's not really into video games. She's not really into, she has no interest in streaming herself. She may not understand it, but she understands how much it means to me and how much joy it brings me on a regular basis. She's never like positioned herself to be getting in the way of something. It's more just me making sure it never even has to come close to that. So yeah, if there's something she needs from me, if there's like a thing she invites me to do, and I was planning on streaming, no problem. Just reschedule, you know, go the next night or do something else. If there's other people dependent on me, I'll just let them know, hey man, can't make it tonight, catch it the next time. And also, I've seen this too with other streamers, and this is not to like speak ill of this, but I find it's maybe not a great headspace for this. If you have to cancel a stream, this is of course getting more into like the streaming aspect and less into the raiding with the group aspect, where there's more, you know, when you're raiding with the group, there probably is more there's more on you with that, so that is probably more of a commitment. So it's not exactly a one-to-one, but yeah, if you got a stream scheduled or stream planned and you have to reschedule or cancel, I see it all the time when the stream discords I'm in from the streamer homies. They'll say, hey man, gotta reschedule for tonight, sorry guys. Like it's like, and you know, they'll throw out a little apology, which I think is well-meaning, but I would posit that you should never have to apologize or having to cancel a stream. It's like, it's well-meaning to say like, oh, you know, I know folks might be disappointed. I'm selfish. I have never once apologized for streaming, or for streaming, for canceling a stream. Like, if people are upset, fucking deal with it. No, hold on, where are my sunglasses? Where are the sunglasses? Deal with it. No, I would never be like, fuck you. I would never be like a shitter about it. But to me, it's like, it's fine. Like, there's other streamers to watch. Like, I'm not important enough for people like, oh, no, Alex stream, whatever will I do? Like, no, it's fine, it's fine. It'd be one thing if it was like a co-op thing, and it was like a special event, you know, if it was a Zelda randomizer stream, and the homies had cleared the schedules, and I had something come up, I would apologize to them, obviously. If it was a special event, and other people had cleared the schedules for me, that's a little bit different, obviously, but... apologies. Fuck that shit, man. I'm selfish. I'm selfish, man. I'm saying, hey, man, I take care of me first, baby. Just how it goes. Again, it's not... I don't want to make it sound like I'm talking shit or that it's a bad thing or toxic or anything like that, but I worry that it potentially could lead to somebody not feeling good, like, you know, feeling guilty about canceling. It's like, or like feeling like they have to stream. Like, they have to be alive, because it's like, oh, then I feel bad, and the people will be sad. It's like, nah, dude, take care of yourself, bro. Life is too short. Life is too short, and if you burn yourself out, you'll make it even shorter. Because that kind of stress ain't good for the blood pressure. So it's not even so much as, like, I think it's a not healthy thing, necessarily. It's more that it could lead to things that I think could become... yeah, a not good habit, a less than healthy habit, basically. End-game progression for Guild Wars 2 is more horizontal. That's nice. That's nice. It's the last one, baby. Can be accessed by the alts too. Yeah, so it's less of a grind fest. And that's not to say that, like, oh wow, bad because of its grind, but yeah, I can appreciate, I can identify more with the Guild Wars 2 mentality of balancing one's game. Oh, I can't afford the third one. Should I save my money or do damage? I want to do more damage, and then I'll save the rest. So long as we get enough for this one to get, I mean, I don't think we need the third speed upgrade. It would be a nice to have. It'd be a nice to have. But we probably don't need it. You know, I actually might take the invulnerability for that exact reason, though. Ooh, or, you know, I mean, let's be real. There's no way that's gonna affect the boss. Yeah, let's just play the invulnerability one. That's probably the safer choice. Scrappies. Oh man, look at all this stuff, like back to back to back. Love the Venn diagram overlap. Love that shit. Hey yo, big scrappies. Actually, I have 4. So we just began the level, and I have 14 hundo. We'll have more than enough for at the rate we're going. At least we'll have more than enough for the speed increases. So yeah, we probably don't need the invincibility thing as well, but I think that'll be a good bit of insurance. And I think we have enough DPS and enough crowd control. I don't think we need like that frost ability, so it's probably fine. Yeah. We're probably also not going to max it out anyway, so. So shoot, yeah, it's like those are both tempting, but I'll just keep with that one. If we want to max out as much as we can before the boss battle, ideally. 70 seconds to find more. And we hopefully won't take too much damage before we get into it, so we'll see. Oh, dead end. Because obviously whatever damage we take, we have to spend the scrap to repair. Ow. Especially from those bursters, man, those boomers. Okay, boomer. Some some Final Fantasy 14, dude. That is I have no interest in WoW personally. Again, not saying bad game, just saying not for me, just based on what I've seen. Not really my kind of thing. And I don't think Final Fantasy 14 is my thing either, but that's closer to being my thing. Partly because I have a lot of homies that have said, "Hey Alex, need I entice you with award-winning Final Fantasy 14, which you can play Start for free and play up to level something something. Includes the award-winning expansion, bloppity blot, whatever it's called. I've heard Final Fantasy 14 is impeccable. I have a number of friends that have, like, they started on WoW, they played that shit just like Anthony was saying, and then, you know, for one reason or another, they got burnt out, they wanted to play something else, and then they tried Final Fantasy 14 and were like, oh my fuck, and just like mainlined that shit, and now they love it. It sounds incredible. It really does sound like something special. Yeah, we got the 3rd speed, by the way. Can't afford anything else, but we got it. And of course, one of the things I like about Final Fantasy 14, based on what I've heard, is that they have the Star Trek Online and Secret World Legends thing, and also Dune Awakening and a bunch of these other kind of online games where if you don't have like an online group, that's fine. You know, you can play single player. Oh, I'm still getting fucked up a little bit here. You can play single player and still access like a shit ton of content. Still be vibing. He's still hitting me 100% of the time, even with a... Wow, that's actually surprising. In that case, good thing I got good DPS. And good thing I took the invincibility thing, because it actually kind of saved my ass. I thought for sure a 3 out of 4 speed upgrade would be enough, but it actually was not enough. We still got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got an achievement called Kill Mother. Level 80? That's wild, man. That's wild, yeah. So, if not just for the single-player story and the expansions being apparently bangers, and I mean, I never really got into Final Fantasy, like just regular Final Fantasy games back in the day. I played 6 a bunch. Actually, it's embarrassing to admit, I've played through Final Fantasy 6 twice, got to the final boss, got to the last save before the final boss on 2 separate occasions in my life, and then set the game down, never picked it back up. Never actually beat that fucking game, but beat like 98% of the game. It's an incredible game, and both times it was like, all right, I'm gonna set this game down and I'll play it tomorrow, and then got distracted by something else because I was like a kid, I was like a teenager, and I was playing on my my parents' computer, so it was one of those where like you go like, oh shit, like I want to go back to that at some point, but then you're like, wait, it's been months or it's been years. Oh no, where's the save file? Well, you know, that was on the old computer that's no longer around, or the hard drive crashed. We had to have it reformatted, so I just never beat it, and it's embarrassing because I fucking love that game. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It's also the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played. This is something in the lab. Wait, what? Like here? Here? Same weapons. Unless she means like the lab is where we're going next. Is that what she means? Oh, it's a lab area then. Okay. So there's actually, you know what? There's actually quite a lot more than I thought there was going to be. When they said coming soon, I thought the whole island was coming soon. Which is flattering. Oh my, you're coming soon. Oh, well, I'll let me grab a towel. So yeah, so there's at least that part that's coming soon. But there's probably like a little bonus challenge thing here. Maybe this one here. There's still the city area that we've yet to explore. And I think there's a nugget over here that is also yet to be implemented. But this one's still out and proud. There's this one here back in the swamp. So, and I don't know if these little islands are part of it too, but yeah, there's actually quite a bit left to do in this game. So, and I was saying earlier, oh, whoops, no, I want to go back. I guess I can't go back. So I'll click and I'll say start. And then, check this out. You ready? Ready? Post-rat. I'll click a thing. Yeah, give me that one. Then I'll say, just kidding, I'm leaving. Just kidding, it's late. Just kidding, it's late. Yeah, no, I love to do it, to keep going. I love to keep playing, but I'm getting pretty tired. It is late in the evening. I mean, late at night. It's not even evening. It is very much night by some definitions, and in some time zones, it is in the morning. It is well into the AM. In the Eastern time zone, it's 3 a.m. Goddamn, it's yam. Oh no, yam is 4 a.m. Yam is 4 a.m. No, it late, so we're gonna wrap it up here. But this was fun. Fun times. Really cool little game. I'm really impressed. I say those exact words so much. I know I'm a broken record. I say the same damn thing all the damn time. But this was a cool little game, and I am very impressed. If I had to guess, if we were to play one more session, we probably would unlock just about all the levels left. And we probably would hit the edge thereabouts of the early access stuff, which really is not terrible. We played for, according to Steam, I'll show you. According According to Steam, I played for 4.1 hours, which you know, that's a pretty good sesh. We didn't unlock a crazy amount of achievements, but got a good number of them. And there's obviously still a lot more. So at the rate we're going, assuming that there's maybe, we'll say 5, maybe 6 zones left. Yeah, probably another 4-hour session would bring you to 8 hours, and that would put you at the edge of the early access content, which is, you know, really not terrible. Especially when considering this game's been out for 2 weeks in early access. $8, man. $8, that's not bad. And that's full price. It's not even like a, you know, early release, like 10% discount. That's $8. $8 for 8 hours-ish. Out of the gate, early access. I mean, you could do so much worse. You could do so much worse. So for me, it's a recommendation. It's an easy recommendation. Well, easy insofar as if you like the roguelikes and the roguelites and the bullet heaven games. If you're into that kind of thing, yeah, this is an easy recommendation for sure. Not everybody is. Not everybody is. You know, would this game sell you if you weren't a roguelike enjoyer? Would this game convert you to being a bullet heaven or survivors like enjoyer if you weren't already? Probably not. Probably not. But if you're like me and you like this kind of game, easy recommendation. I did see that the reviews were mostly positive. Also, there's only 35 of them on Steam. What the fuck? That's legit surprising that this game hasn't sold better. A quick perusal of some of the negative reviews is some people think the game's a little bit too easy and that there's not a ton of content, which I don't know about the too easy part. Like it's the first couple. Well, hold on. What's their gameplay time? Yeah, his gameplay time is 3.5 hours. I don't know, man. We got to some pretty tough areas myself. So I mean, the first like 2 hours are very easy. The first 2 hours are very easy. But then once you get to hour 3, 3.5, 4, that's where it's like, oh shit, this game's got some balls to it. So yeah, no one that's like, oh, it's fucking garbage. It seems like it's mostly people saying either could use some more balancing and or need some more content, which is fair. But yeah, this is good. I like. That's my review. Alex, enjoy, and give me smiley face. There we go. Also, there's Tactics. Yeah, man. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics looks really good. Of course, there's the remaster, I guess, or the modern port of it that looks very good too. Everest Chronicles, whatever. Black Desert, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Black Desert. I know the game you're talking about. Yeah. It's, I don't know. It's tricky. It kind of is a vibe. It kind of is a vibe thing because yeah, especially if you've already really gotten to know a particular MMO. If you really know an MMO like that, it's weird because on the one hand I know people that like, because they got sick of their first MMO, whether it be EverQuest 2 or Guild Wars 2 or World of Warcraft or what have you, that Final Fantasy 14 was like a nice safe haven for when they got sick of this one, they wanted to jump to something else. Final Fantasy 14 was like a good like welcome, like come to us, come send us your tired, huddled masses, your MMO burnt out masses. Like I think Final Fantasy 14 works great for those kinds of folks. But yeah, that's the thing too, though. Like, yeah, if you really know an MMO and you jump into something like Final Fantasy 14 or Guild Wars 2 or Star Trek Online, it's like, well, this is cool, but it's kind of like, it's super different from what I'm used to. It can be a hard sell sometimes. It can be hard to like really go that much further out than kind of what I like and what I prefer. And sometimes what I like, what I prefer is not the opposite of the game I used to play, but the game I used to play in its older state. So like Anthony was saying, something like Final Fantasy 14 or Black Desert Online that has very different vibes and very different aesthetic and design choices. It's like, well, this is like, I'm glad that it's different, but like it's different in ways I don't necessarily like. So yeah, it can be tricky, I think, to find that like, what's the next MMO? What's the next game that I can jump to and feel at home in? It's probably tricky, honestly. Probably tricky. Black Desert Online is particularly tricky because that's like a free-to-play game, right? Like, if I had to guess, there's probably freemium stuff where you could buy the premium currency if you wanted, and maybe the game's even a little bit smoother in some senses. But I think the whole thing can be played completely for free. And that's kind of its own separate, I don't want to say mess, but its own separate situation, configuration of a game, I guess. Because yeah, like there's so many of those kinds of games out there, and I've heard Black Desert's quite good, but I don't know. I think I would probably feel the same way as Anthony would, right? Try it out, and I would go, it's neat, but I don't know, kind of a hard sell. Dinoblade, yo, Vex, yeah, Dinoblade does look good. Yeah, Dinoblade, I've had my eye on for a while. In fact, do we have a? So hold on, is it not on Steam? Or is, oh, I think it's one word. It's one word. Dino Ballade. There it is. Yeah, this game looks cool, so. Yeah. In fact, I think this also has a demo. And the demo, oh my god, look at this shit, man. This is how you know this game's gonna be a fucking thing. And look at this shit, man. People rarely review demos, and look at this thing, man. It's popping off, dude. Yeah, Dinoblade looks sick. I'm with you. I'm with you, Vex. That game looks great. Looks good stuff, man. Let's find a raid target. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We, of course, had a bit of a computer issue earlier. My computer did crash a little bit earlier. For better or for worse, it was a separate issue from the one I've been having previously. So I guess that's good, I guess. I guess it's a good sign. It's a sign. And I saw it. I saw the sign. It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. But otherwise, no. We're going to wrap it up for the night, my friends. Thank you to Shake for that raid, as well as to Po'boy. Po'boy raided us. Shake raided us. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And I should be back tomorrow. If there's any major changes to the schedule, I'll make sure to post about it in the Discord server. But the idea is to be back on the morrow in the evening times. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday. TGIF, baby. We fucking made it. Despite the world's best efforts, despite the universe's best efforts, we fucking survived. Another week down. Hell yeah. Work week down, at least. Well, at least almost. Almost another work week down. I shouldn't celebrate prematurely. Friday could still have some fuckery, but generally, I think we're in good shape. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow. I got a couple other games I've kind of got queued up for this week. In fact, what do I have in my schedule? I know I posted my schedule a couple days ago and updated it a couple days ago as well. So Curse Mark came out a couple days ago. It's a cool looking little, I don't know if it's a roguelike actually, but an action RPG that looks really cool. So Curse Mark, we'll check that one out. All Hail the Orb, kind of not like, what's the word for that one? It's kind of like Cookie Clicker, I think. It's like a Cookie Clicker kind of game, not an idler necessarily. Like an automation game looks kind of neat. I don't really play those kinds of games, but I don't know. All Hail the Orb does kind of look like a whole ass vibe, so we'll check that one out on Saturday, I think. We got some fun games queued up for the next couple days as well. And then, of course, next week we got more. We have a Dare Drop campaign for Scale the Depths we'll be checking out next week. Yeah, a couple odds and ends. In fact, there actually was an opportunity, perhaps, for more rune dice. Because I was saying the other day how it was sad that the rune dice giveaway stock had run empty. Their cup had emptieth, not overfloweth, but had emptieth, and they got a restock. They got a restock on a bunch of rune dice, like giveaway rewards. And some of these would be tricky. Some of these would be tricky, like level the mage to level 7. Like that would take a couple streams, I think, to get to. But complete a run without using a shop and a run holding over 50 gold. Like we could do both of those in a single run, no problem. So we might do another round of rune dice. Maybe in the next couple days. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. I don't know. We'll kind of see. We'll kind of see. But I'm going to wrap it up for the night, my friends. And yeah, Sue's live right now for a little raid. A little raidy raid because it is quite late. We can find some homies. Full confident. We got Alice. What's up, man? Oh, a comic. Oh, shit. Let's do it. Fuck it, we ball. We haven't done a comic in a while. Alias, unless you meant to say MS Paint Masterpiece. Because comic is slightly different from Masterpiece. Comic is a 4-panel comic based on a story or a situation of your direction. Or, if you want just a plain old MS Paint goofery, a goofery fuckery, we can do that too. Yeah, the MS Paint one. Nope, no problem. In fact, here, let me do this, Alias. Let me do this for you. Go to my dashboard. Go to my dashboard because it is a slight, actually not a slight. It is, I think it's like actually a not small difference in Shinna points. So I'll do this. So just so I'm keeping all my ducks in a row, I'm gonna refund you those channel points. So at least if you would like, you can now do the proper refund which is less costly, less expensive of the proper MS Paint. And then if you want to just DM me the image that you would like to be MS Paintified, because the whole idea is you give me some kind of source image and then I try to recreate it, and it's going to be real silly. It's going to be real silly, and I'm going to do a piss poor job, but it'll be an enjoyable piss, which is the best kind of piss. Let's be real. That'll be a fun way to kind of round out for the evening. Round out for the night. In fact, I have a bunch of these little redemptions to just kind of power through real quick, or like some to refund. Others to just check mark through. All right. All cut up there. And Alias has got the goods. He says, here is the stuff. All right. Well, how's about this? Normally, yeah, sometime in J of Instruction, I'm willing to do it. It's a little bit out of the ordinary. A little bit out of the ordinary for how we typically do the MS Paint challenges, because usually it's, here's an image and I just try to draw it, or like try to redraw it, and you get like a side-by-side where it's like the original and the remix, and the remix was done by a dude who like fell over, like tripped onto the computer and did a piss poor job. However, sometimes it's nice to mix it up a little bit. So we're gonna do a little mix up. We're gonna attempt this new one here. So let me grab paint and grab the timer. Get a quick little setup here for this one. So grab the clock application, get the whole rigmarole. There we go. So it's a little bit outside the usual, out the norm, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to give a little mix up. Sometimes it's nice to stretch, you know, stretch a little bit outside the comfort zone. Get a little bit outside what we're used to. Get a little freaky deaky. Get a little fucky yucky. Oh, that's paint.net. Paint.net. Nah, not that. That's too good. That gives you too many tools, too much functionality. Give me that extremely limited tool set. Give me that bitmap shit. There we go. Now we are here, baby. Now we are here. That's right, man. Going you first. No, it's like, it's good to be challenged. It's good to be challenged. This is a challenge. This is a, can I meet maybe not demands, but can I meet the goods? Can I rise to the occasion? Excited for some games on Sunday. I also potentially might have a conflict for Sunday, but if I do have a conflict, it would probably not like go super late necessarily. But yeah, we'll talk more, Alias. I'll pop in the group chat at some point once I have a better idea of what to expect. Have a better idea what to expect. But yeah, it's unfortunately we are in that time of the year where, you know, people want to like do stuff and people want to like hang out in person. Ugh, touch grass. Oh, terrible, awful, terrible. I puke. So the instructions were. Whoops. So look at the spells. Make the roof wizard based on how you think the spells would look. So make a fella based on what we're looking at. So there's a lot of spells, there's a lot of equipment, so I won't be able to do all of it. We'll look at these spells. And the equipment, yeah, like resist dark. Good to know. It's like we're studying this fella. This spell list over here specifically, so maybe not this one necessarily, but these are the big ones. I'm gonna guess 0 means like rank 0 or like level 0. So it's a pure underworld passage fella that is like very leveled up. I'm not sure what permanence means. Yeah, so just interpret it as we see fit. As about this, I'm gonna continue to mix things up. It started. No, I don't want all this. No, hold on. I get the wrong app. Just give me the timer. Yeah, all this fucking nonsense, yeah. So let's mix it up further. Further mix-ups. I'm going to have this be down in the corner. Move that up. Oop. There we go. Oh, except, hold on. There we go. So we got the timer. We got the list of spells. I can't see the chat, but that's okay. That means we just got to get a little freaky deaky. I can shrink that down. There we go. Now I can see the chat. There we go. There we go. This will be a little bit weird, but again, this is a challenge. This is a challenge. Can I rise to the occasion? Can I rise to the occasion? All right. Should we get the pencil set? The timer right up here. When I click into this, it will make the thing go away, so I'll have to click back real quick. We'll give ourselves just a little bit extra time, if need be. And actually, the one downside, can't see the ranks. Can see the spell numbers. Yeah, it's like, actually, yeah, there we go. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. And so that's all I really care about, the numbers. All right, now we got the goods. All right, I shall delay no longer. The quicker we get this done, the quicker I can get my short little ass to bed. All right, friends, 3 minutes on the clock. I'm just gonna like quickly think to myself, all right, so purity, download passage, permanence are all big. He's got a baby dragon claw. He's got arcane shit. We're just gonna do our best. We're just gonna do our best. Here we go. Coming in hot. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Oh, hold on. Crap. I did. There we go. Good. Oh no, come back. Shit. Okay, sorry. I'll just give myself extra time. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. All right. So first and foremost, wizard cape and fella, big hat, big wizard hat, and that's Alias. I know Alias very well. That's what he looks like. I've seen him. He's done his face reveal to me privately. It's so mysterious what he looks like. No one will ever guess what he looks like. He's such a mysterious lad. Maybe he'll do a face reveal on stream one of these days. I don't know, but I know what he looks like. All right, so because I'm a gamer, I'm gonna give him. Actually, I'm gonna have this hand be empty for a second. So from this thing, actually a couple things. I'm gonna cheat slightly and move this lad down. That's the wizard of the rifts specifically. What is it? The purity level 8. Purity level 8. So, damn it! Like I'm trying. I want to be able to see all the deets. I don't know how to read. There we go. There we go. So when he's pure, that means he worships and Jesus Christ and accepts him as a savior. So there we go. So he's pure, and it's like, oh, like real pure, like crackling with purity. Crackling with purity energy. And also darkness, also for some reason. So he's edgy. Yeah, just a little bit of edge. And we'll give him like some, I don't know, some fucking like dark stripes. Or no, hold on, no, what am I doing? Like something like this, like just something that like screams edgelord. Yeah. We'll call that in like black and red because that's what you do when you got like edge. And then he's got so he's got like portaling stuff he can do. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give him a dragon claw. Yeah, that's a dragon claw, by the way. So arcane warding and underworld passage. So there's a big dick portal right here, and inside this big dick portal. Oh no! Have I made a vagina? I made a vagina. Not again. Man, there's like monsters creeping out of this claw vagina. In fact, even a little head is like, meh. Oh shit! Hold on. He's going, meh, and he's very upset at you. Meh. Yeah, see? He's apparently Al Capone. He's coming from the underground passage, and it's warding doesn't mean okay. What would warding mean? Let's move on to that one. Carnival of Pain. There's a clown. And he's not very happy to see you. I know. Sorry, shut up. Stop it. He's an angry clown. Actually, he's happy to see you, but he's got a fucking gun, specifically. Okay. I don't know what to do with permanence. Oh, demon form. He's got like shit. How do I show horns? You know, I'll do like the from like the forehead. Big Big horns. Big horn. Yeah, yeah. All right. That's good enough. That's good enough. Black and red, because he's edgy. He's still a wizard, so purple. Purple means wizard. That's gold, obviously. That's gold because he's, again, he believes in Jesus Christ. And, oh no! I missed a couple pixels. Classic case right there. Right, that. And clown nose. And that's a gun, obviously. Oh no! We'll do also purple, because purple means underworld. And also if I color it that way, it makes it look less vaginular. But he's from the overworld, and he's fucking pissed. Oh, and you have the demon horns. That's fine. Good enough. We got there. It's filled too. Yeah, it just takes one little pixel. Have it all become fucky. Become fucky yucky. Well, that was a bit of a slop fest, but that's okay, because that's the whole point of MS Paint. If the MS Paint isn't a slop fest, did it even count? Was it even worth? So I would say, based on this list here, we got the Dragon Claw. I wasn't sure about arcane warding. I was like, how do I depict arcane warding? I think of like depicting like a shield or a barrier. And I was like, well, I've already done like the underworld passage thing. I'm not sure about that one. So that one kind of got goofed. Darkness, because we're an edgelord. Purity. So we got the purity. So we got Dragon Claw, Darkness, Purity, Underworld Passage, Carnival of Pain, Permanence, and... we got Demon Form. I guess Demon Form and Darkness are kind of potato. But, yeah, so Permanence... Well, how's about this for Permanence? I'll show you Permanence. Permanence is... I'm going to save this as a JPEG. And it's going to go in my hard drive. And not hard drive, in my SSD. And the SSD itself is backed up through Backblaze. So... maybe not, like... truly like forever permanence, but like pretty darn good longevity at least. Rift, Wizard, Bella. That JPEG. There we go. And as always, this is going into ye old Discord server. And if anyone's just dying, if they're just dying, Alex, oh no, I'm only in 99 Discord servers. How am I going to join a 100th Discord server? I'm so sad. Don't you worry your sweet titties. We have a Discord server for you, my friend. I know I'm not special. Everybody and their mother has a Discord server. So I ain't special. But if you desire to join one, if you're just losing your shit and you need more Discord servers to join, there's one right here. And one of the nice benefits of joining the Discord server, let me sell you on it, is you can see all of our MS Paint challenges. You might have seen moments earlier when I was looking at my picture folder and I perused through my my multitudes of porn pictures and porn folders, just one after another, just like, Alex, what the hell? This is absurd and obscene. One thing I kind of glossed over was that in my hard drive here, where is it? I think it's under... I remember which drive it's in, technically. I think it's this one. Yes, pictures. There we go. Then we say, to which masterpieces. So if I show you, shoo, check this out. Boop. Actually, you don't even have to let me show you this number here. If I just see it down here, it's the bottom left, 487 items. 487 items. That, of course, does include a couple of extras. So basically, 485 MS Paint masterpieces have been completed over the years. We've been doing these MS Paint masterpieces for a while, and we first started doing them in the summer of 2020, in the height of COVID, of course. And we have all of them in the Discord server. So if you're sad, you're like, well, Alex, I want to access your treasure trove of MS Paint challenges because I want some good fapping material. Obviously, I need some stuff to... I mean, who wouldn't want to goon to the deflated sex doll? Who wouldn't? But the good news is you don't have to get access to that. You can get access to the Discord server. The MS Paint Masterpiece channel has all of the fucking disasters we've made. We've made some fucking weird ones. We've made some weird ones, all right? So if you want to peruse the MS Paint challenges, they're all there for those who feel so inclined. We, of course, do have a number of other channels. We, of course, we do giveaways every so often. We have discussion channels like anybody else. We have all the usual kind of trappings you'd expect to see. when it comes to Discord server. But it's the best way to keep up with myself and others inside the community outside of the usual streams. So if you want to hang out with us and converse and trade gooning, trade secrets, it's all there for those who feel so inclined to check it out. And otherwise, that socials page, it has my social media links as well. So it's got the Twitter, it's got Instagram, it's got Blue Sky, it's got all that shit. I should mention I'm live in a lot of places right now. I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on YouTube. But the big one, of course, is that I'm live on Twitch. Twitch is the main platform. It's where most of our viewers and chatters are. Best way to kind of be part of the crew, right? Be part of the chatters and then be part of the viewing community is to be watching on Twitch because you know there's more action, more activity there. But if you want to watch on TikTok, if you want to watch on YouTube, whatever's more convenient, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to tell you to live your life. I'm not your dad, but if I was your dad, I'd be very proud of you. But like I said, all that stuff can be found on the Linktree page. I should mention also, I don't talk about this very often. I do have a secondary YouTube channel. I've got the primary YouTube channel that I stream to, and then I also have some older big videos on, but we also have the secondary YouTube channel that I use as a stream archive that includes just about every darn thing I've streamed for the past like 5 years. So if you're just dying for more like weird short guy plays the game content, we have so much of that shit out there. So much. Is there anybody else streaming this game? I'm gonna guess probably not. Probably not anybody else streaming this game because I tend to play weird shit. Confirmed, I am the only person on this category. That's fine. That's fine. Who else? Whomst else is live and whomst else is playing video games? A shocking number of people, actually. A lot of people live right now. More than I would have expected, because it is late. It is late and yet the people are gamins. You know, we were just talking about Link to the Past, and Amy's doing Link to the Past. Yeah, let's raid her. I haven't raided her in a while. She tends to stream in some kind of weird times, but I'm a weird time. That's fair. She's doing Link to the Past. Oh, I'm a doofus. We were talking about Link's Awakening. This Link to the Past. Those are different video games. But there's enough overlap. It's fine. It's fine. You squint your eyes really closely, you're not going to tell the difference. They're extremely different, actually. I'm full of shit. But they're both 2D Zelda games. They're both very good. I'm more of a Link's Awakening enjoyer. I know it's controversial. I'm a Link's Awakening guy. Link to the Past is a great game. One of the best Zelda games of all time. Yes. I think Link's Awakening is just so good. It's like, because they had to play on such a smaller screen and a smaller amount of storage space, you know, for the game, they had to like pack everything in. Like every single screen in Link's Awakening has something really awesome and really interesting going on. Link to the Past is great. There were some parts of the game I don't love, some dungeons I don't love, and dare I say some moments where it's like, how are you supposed to figure that out? Like there were some conveyance things I didn't love about the game, but it is great. It is a great game, and I think this might be her first time playing it. Might be Amy's first time playing it. It's Amy Samisu. She's actually streamer buddies with a bunch of our other mutuals. I don't think she knows who the fuck I am, but I've watched her stream a bunch, and I've like ended up from other streamer buddies of mine raiding into her. So, like, I don't think she knows anything about who I am, but I've wound up in her stream so much. At one point, I was like, fine, I guess I'll follow her. The universe keeps trying to tell me to follow this person. So I guess I will. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Anyway, y'all take care. I should be back tomorrow. If there's any change in the schedule, I'll make sure to post about it in the Discord server. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the raids from, again, Mr. Shaky Boy and Mr. Po Boy. Two cool boys. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you guys around. Everyone have a great night. Bye-bye.